Kick it with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right, come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five, who you kidding? Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them.
Yo, what's the word? What's the word?
What's the word? What's the word? What's the word?
Can we get
What's
some
the
energy
word?
in
What's
here?
the
Come on,
word?
let's
What's the
go.
word?
Let's make it clap, guys.
What's the
Let's make it
word?
clap.
What's the word? What's the
Let's make it
word?
clap.
What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? What's the
I do this all
word?
day, every day.
What's the word? What's the word? What's the
It's your
word?
mans and them live.
What's the word? What's the word? What's the
Your mans
word?
and them live.
What's the word?
Yeah.
Word.
Mans.
Word.
And them.
Word.
You are now watching your mans and them live. I'm your man's Gus the Third.
I am your man's Bello.
I'm your man's Austin Felix.
I'm your man's Kyrie.
And I'm your man Shakespeare.
And you watching the show that's gonna rock your world.
You know it, girl.
Wait, what?
Huh? The real?
Say it into the mic.
This is not the real Drew.
Yes, it is. I was watching that show at where was I? I was in
beauty
some
salon.
room with some big ass TV and they were playing that show.
He said
I
I
was
was in
like-
some room with some big ass woman.
I was watching it. I
Doing
was
it,
like,
dude.
people actually. You know what? Let me not even do that. Let me
Yo, what
just-
up? What up? Who in the chat? Who in the chat? Drop a comment if you in the chat right now.
Yo, what's up with y'all? How y'all
Show
doing?
some love.
It's Wednesday, the middle of the week.
I wasn't trying to hate on the real just now. I was, I love.
Drew was trying to hate. Drew
I
always
love the
hating.
cheetah girls.
Look at Drew's face. He got a hater face.
I love
Nigga
Whoopi.
said I love the cheetah girl.
I love the color purple.
Yo, I haven't seen that movie in years.
Shit,
Dang.
we all have.
Quote, you know a quote from the movie?
I love Harpo. That's all I know. That's the only thing I know.
You told Harpo to beat me?
I'm gonna try, but I don't know if this is the right movie.
Do it.
All my life I had to fight.
Yeah.
Oh my!
That's the
life,
only one I know.
had to fight.
And I learned that from Medea.
All my life I had to
All
fight.
my life I had to fight. All right, so
I fought my mother, fought my father,
Yo,
fought
what
my
was that
sister,
movie
fought my
about?
brother, fought my uncle, fought my
Let's say about
grandmother.
slavery.
I fought the dog.
It was like
I fought the cat. Yo,
it
yo.
was about
Pull it closer to you.
hey, okay, David Ruffin. I know you wanna leave me. Hey, how you doing? What's up? It's your man's Gus the Third.
What's good, y'all? How's y'all week been so far?
So far, so good. So far, so good. Can't
So
complain.
far, so good. So far, I also agree with you. So far, so good. What about you?
That's all y'all got.
Listen,
Oh,
man.
yeah, I got it.
I seen Bad Boys.
How
Bad
was it?
Boys was a good movie.
I'm hearing good things.
All right, let me tell you what happened.
I'm
So
hearing
what
good
happened
things
was-
too. I ain't gonna lie.
What happened was, you know what I'm saying? Nigga came through with the whoop wop. Nigga said wop wop wop, bam, shika boom. The end, nigga. That shit was crazy.
I literally heard one bad review, and the guy was saying that it was a lot of slow running, and that Martin, the chemistry wasn't as good as the other two, as the first two. That was when it first dropped, and I was like, damn. I kind of took his review, and I was like, man, it's gonna be whack. But literally every single comment that I've seen afterwards was like, it was incredible.
I would
it was
take
just
that.
as good as the
I
first
would take
two.
that with a grain
I
of
would
salt
say-
though, because I feel like if you know that this was like a sequel and it hasn't been like years since they did a movie, you would be looking hard for that chemistry. Like it's like if it was the first of the movies, like you wouldn't notice that the chemistry is off.
I would
feel
say
like you're looking extra hard.
Yeah.
I would say that they're just older, and that's the only thing. Like you can see that. Oh wow, they're older, and then they know that too. They know that they're getting older, so they spend it.
Was
But
the
it's like-
action lit?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah,
If you
it
had
was
to
a good
rate it out
show.
of
Good
10,
action. It was good jokes in there. It was good. It was a good movie.
Did you laugh a lot?
Yes.
Was
Rated-
Martin hilarious?
Not like he was Martin, but he was old Martin.
All right. I'll take it.
rate it out of 10. Rate it out of 10.
I am a tough
Wait,
critic.
they need to do movies with 5 stars.
I don't see
5 stars.
Nah,
I don't see you a genuine laugh. I see you fake laugh more than genuine.
people think I fake laugh all the time, but I really just be laughing. I just laugh. I have
How
mad.
you laugh?
I'm like,
was loud as
sometimes.
fuck.
Like, you did it again. This nigga a monster.
Hey, yo.
He pointing at the shit.
Nah.
Yo, y'all seen the video with the dude getting punched in the face? The battle
Wait.
rapper?
I wanted you to rate the movie out of 5 stars.
Oh, I give it a 4.5.
That's a lot.
It was a good movie. Like
4.5.
Like it was good.
You will watch it again.
I watched it again.
I wonder what it
You
got
will
on
watch
Rotten
it in a
Tomatoes.
movie theater again?
No.
I saw Avengers twice in the movie theaters.
Okay.
IMAX both times because I
But
liked
what
it
would you
that
rate that
much.
movie?
The last one?
A 10.
Out of
The
5?
last one?
A 10 out of 5.
This nigga said a 10 out of
Yeah,
5.
What movies do you watch?
Yo, somebody said the second one was the best one.
The second Bad Boys.
Yeah, the second Bad Boys was the best one.
Yes, it was more funny. It was more
What
funny.
you say? You were saying one was
That's
the
a good
best one,
question.
right?
Did you see
My
Bad
favorite
Boys
was
3?
1. 2 was better action, but 1 had a way better story. Like 1 was, you felt more invested when you watched it.
Nah, I think they stepped it up in Bad Boys too.
Bad Boys 2
They
was
stepped
funny.
it up
That
in
shit
the
was the
action.
best one to me. Like the
Yeah.
whole, like everything was just like Bad Boys. First one was good, but
Yeah, I feel like they had to grind for 1, and then it was a hit, and it was like we got mad funding for
They
2.
got confident.
So now we driving Hummers and shit.
Yeah.
But you got y'all
That's what
got.
I'm saying. It was the action that was better in the
I
second one.
don't think that was the case. I feel like the first one, it was just you had a Will Smith and Martin Lawrence in their prime, and you know Will Smith was at the top of the box office.
I got shot in my ass.
So you gonna see.
That was the second one, bro.
Wow. you gonna want to go see that at that time, at that moment in time. You was gonna go out and see Will Smith. 2006, yeah, he was still hot, but this time around for people to go out and because Gemini Man didn't get great reviews. You know what I'm saying? And they've been saying Will Smith been putting out flops, but now it's like he doing a damn thing. So
What was the last good Will Smith movie?
The blue thing, Aladdin.
The Blue.
was
What?
not
I was
damn.
just about to ask.
Aladdin.
I didn't see
This
that.
nigga
Nigga
said
said
Aladdin.
Aladdin.
I still didn't
It's
see
on,
it.
it's
yet.
on Disney Plus. I'm about to go watch that.
Yo, nah.
I'm watching that tonight.
I just
I'm watching
asked,
that tonight.
I just asked, what was the last good Will Smith movie that came out?
Oh,
this man
Bad
said.
Boys.
This man
Bad
said
Boys 3.
Aladdin. Then he says, "I never saw it though."
I heard good reviews about it. That's why.
Yo,
But Bad Boys 3 though. Bad Boys 3. Bad Boys 3.
Yo.
I didn't even catch that.
You know reviews are yeah, I caught that. You know reviews are subjective, right?
Yeah, you right.
So how you gonna sit there and say it's a good movie?
To
Because,
you,
I mean, I
what
feel
was
like-
the last best Will Smith movie to you?
Besides Bad Boys 3.
Is that
Besides that, yes.
Okay.
is that your answer? Is that your final
The
answer?
last movie I actually seen from him, like, was when he was he was robbing people. That was a good movie.
Will Smith was robbing people.
Yeah.
What you talking
It
about?
was
Oh, you talking about Focus? It was called.
I think it was called Focus.
It was called Focus. Yeah, that was a good movie.
That was a good movie.
I
It
never
didn't get
seen
that
that.
much. It didn't get that much. What you call it? But it was a good movie.
He was with the white girl. And
Yeah. He was a con. Yeah, he was a con.
He was
dude.
actually the best thing about Suicide Squad too. I thought Suicide Squad was trash.
Never seen that.
Not me either. I ain't
Without
seen it
Suicide
Will-
Squad
either.
was pretty good.
What?
Suicide Squad was trash,
It
bro.
was
What?
pretty
It
good.
was like Suicide
What?
Squad.
What?
It was pretty good.
What movies do you like?
Rated 1 out of 5.
3.5.
Okay, that's not bad.
Semi-good.
That shit was a
That's not bad.
2.
2?
What
A
would you
2.
expect then? Like,
A
what did you
2,
like
Just
about it?
better. Just better.
This
DC's been letting me down forever.
This nigga said the last good Will Smith movie he saw was Fresh Prince.
Now, iRobot was lit.
iRobot, yeah, that was tough.
What?
That
I
movie was
love
good.
That was
iRobot.
crazy.
iRobot was lit.
Good.
I
What
Am
about
Legend?
Martin? What about
I
Martin?
Am Legend was good.
I Am Legend was lit.
What was the last good
Pursuit of
Martin?
Happiness.
That was a good movie
Pursuit
too.
of
that
Happiness
was that was
good.
Almost
very-
made me
Did y'all
cry
like
back
Hancock?
then.
Hancock was
Hancock
good.
was good.
What?
Hancock was funny.
Hancock was
funny.
good, bro.
It was funny.
Hancock was good.
What about Martin though? What about Martin? Last a good Martin movie.
Why didn't he really come out with movies? He's not.
Yes,
really
he
a-
did.
Yes,
What?
he did. Welcome Home,
Oh, I'm
Roscoe
bugging.
Jenkins. That
Blue
was a
Streak.
funny ass movie.
Blue Streak.
Blue Streak was
Blue
funny.
Streak
though.
is hands
Blue
down
Streak
my
is-
favorite.
That was funny.
Blue Streak is my favorite movie
Blue
from
Streak
Martin.
is good.
Blue Streak was lit, and he also came out, and it's kind of like a movie not a lot of people like. But what's that movie where he went back in time and he was like in the
Oh, the Black Knight.
the medieval? Yeah,
Yeah,
Black
that's
Knight.
my
That was
movie.
funny.
I love Black Knight.
Castle
bro.
World.
Used to be on BET.
I never saw that. I never even saw that.
Oh,
You never. It's. I love. People don't like it, but I love that movie.
You need to educate yourself, my
Oh,
brother.
what
Thin
about
line between love and hate.
Life.
Thin line between love and is it love and hate?
was
Yeah.
funny.
I never seen Life.
You know you what?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I never
Like
seen
when
Life.
he- when he was like, "Do
And
you want
Locked
your
Up.
cornbread?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the baby daddy.
You seen
I'm
Life?
the baby.
That movie used to come on mad.
Yo, that movie was funny.
Out the pappy.
I'm the baby.
Yeah, I never seen it.
Did y'all-
either.
you didn't watch TV like that.
Did y'all see? I saw the movie he did with Chris Rock, Death at a Funeral.
I never seen that.
No,
I never seen it.
I seen it,
don't
but I
recall.
don't remember it.
They was brothers, and their dad died, and then they found out that their dad was gay. He had shit with.
Wow,
her.
thank you, Austin, for ruining the movie.
Oh, my bad. It's an old ass movie.
Spoiler
Might
alert.
have, but
Fuck a spoiler.
there's mad comedians in Death at a Funeral. That's why I didn't want to watch it. I hate when they jam pack
When they
like.
load it up, yeah.
Yeah, I hate when they
It
do
wasn't
that.
that good.
No.
Oh man,
Nigga said,
that's probably why I don't remember it.
yeah.
Cause I think I
It was
saw
kind
it.
of cheesy.
No, I did watch it.
Yeah, my boy just
did.
texted me said, "How the fuck you never see life?"
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm the only one that didn't see
Yo,
it.
Martin
Nah,
is
I
low
didn't see it
key.
either.
We
You
gotta
talking
give
to me?
Martin his props.
Gotta give him his flowers, man.
Flowers, props, all that.
Oh yeah, Martin is definitely. Did y'all see the post about the Wayans brothers?
What about it?
When they basically made like a what do you call it, like a momentum, like honoring the Wayans brothers show and how they broke through barriers and how much like they did. It was like the anniversary of when the show first aired, and I was thinking about
Been 25 years.
yeah, it's been a minute, but the things that he was saying, like the things that they had to go through, the guests that they had on the show, like they really had to fight for all of that. Like having their cast, and not only the cast, but the people who were working behind the scenes as diverse as possible. And they were saying like they had to fight for all of that. And I was thinking, I didn't know how tough it was back then to come out with a black show, like all black, and as edgy as they were, like they did a lot of shit that made you like, it was funny to us, but I could imagine someone else who wasn't a part of our culture watching and be like, what the fuck is this? You know?
That's the same like us watching Friends.
Facts. I actually like Friends.
Yeah, Friends is
I
funny.
never watched
Friends is
No.
funny.
Hey, but
No.
Friends is funny.
I'd rather watch Seinfeld than watch Friends.
Oh,
That's a fact.
hell no.
Hell yeah! What?
Hell
Seinfeld
no.
is Seinfeld is
Seinfeld
that shit
is.
Are you kidding me?
What you
I
say?
never watched that shit.
I
either.
can't. I could not sit through an episode of Seinfeld.
That's because you can't
could not.
read.
What
I
about
could
the,
not.
What about the King of Queens?
I'd rather watch.
I like
Seinfeld
King of
than
Queens.
watch
I like
I
King.
saw some of
I'd rather
that.
watch
King of
Seinfeld
Queens was
than
funny.
Watch Friends.
That cheesy ass.
You're bugging. Ross, yo, the dynamic between Ross and Rachel, y'all are wildin'.
I know you're not sitting here telling me the dynamic between white people.
Listen, I'd rather watch Seinfeld than watch Friends. I'm sorry.
Seinfeld was just too sporadic. I didn't know what like it had
You're
no.
missing the jokes.
What's the joke?
Everything.
Everything.
What's a memorable joke in Seinfeld?
The dry ass humor. It's so dry.
And this is what I'm supposed to be
But it's
watching.
funny though. If you
but
like
every-
dry humor-
You liked what's that show called? Frasier. You like Frasier too,
Actually,
didn't you?
no, I used to make fun of that show.
I hated
The British
Frasier.
show that used to come on late at night.
Yeah. Shout out Love Lavender.
What's going on?
Lavender Love, what's going on?
Hey, boo.
She got
This
the
nigga
galley.
stupid.
Yo, so what y'all think about? Y'all seen that battle rap?
No.
Nah,
Smooth transition.
but I heard, I saw like the clip on Facebook and shit, but I didn't like see like
And shit?
and shit, and I didn't see like they was fighting. So you got the clip?
I got it.
Cool. Because I was about to go scrounging for it.
So how you gonna bring it up?
Why
when
would you
got
wait
clip?
for the clip?
Nah, I asked Shake to get it, but I didn't
You
know
didn't
if
ask me to do nothing.
I
put
told
it in
him
the
to Shake,
chat.
fetch the clip. Nigga Gus said,
Fetch your gear. Ooh. And love her like you should.
Yo, I got a question for y'all.
Listening to Kyrie.
Oh.
I got
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
You was like talking to this part of you
I'm
guys.
short. Austin,
You
I'm
talking to
sorry.
the
You
shaft.
need to talk to the tip
Tilt
of the
it
mic.
forward.
Stop talking to the shaft,
Tilt.
nigga.
Hey, yo.
They keep
Let me
talking to
bring the
that
tip
shaft.
closer.
This nigga. Shaft
What is
talker.
this connected to?
You just had to.
Was you in the Shaft, the movie?
Wait, did any
I
of
like
y'all
Shaft
see that
too.
second Shaft movie?
Nah, I didn't see it.
You ever seen Candyman?
It's bad. Way off. That's way
That was. Yeah. I don't know where you was going with
No,
that.
but yo, I used to think that was a scary movie.
Yeah, it was a scary movie.
I know, but like now it's not scary.
And a lot of things ain't scary. Like if you watch Freddy Krueger, like Nightmare on Elm Street, that shit
Actually,
trash.
used to be scary.
Yo,
When I first
everybody in the
watched it,
chat,
nigga, I
name
was
your
like,
favorite
ugh.
movie. What's your favorite movie back
Y'all
in the
know
day?
what movie was scary? Hills Have Eyes.
Oh, I haven't
seen
seen
it.
that. in
It was
mad
just
Hills Have
gross.
Eyes was scary.
long.
Saw was scary. Was that
Nah, I
scary?
ain't
Saw
find that
wasn't
shit
scary. It was just gruesome.
What?
Why you laughing?
Cause it's a joke, but I'm not gonna laugh.
You did laugh.
I know I did. But
You want to say the joke?
Nah, I'm not saying the joke.
Oh,
You thought of a joke and then
No,
I say
because
it?
you always. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
wow.
I always what?
The clown.
It must be some.
It?
No, it's in Saw.
What about the
Oh,
you said
Love
you
Lavender
look-
said, "Hey babe, Love Lavender said y'all need to see Bad Boys. It surpassed all my expectations."
Thank you.
I think Shay got the clip ready. So before you play it, we got a clip. It was a battle rap, and it was a white guy versus a black guy. What?
I said, how you introducing the clip, but you ain't have the clip?
I asked Shake earlier today to pull up the clip during the show. So now he's pulling it up, and I'm about to introduce it.
He pulling it out. He about to see it.
Okay, you got it.
I
want to shake the same thing. He ain't saying that.
I'm gonna snuff you, bro.
What did I say? What did I say?
No, not you.
Who, me?
No, you good. I'm gonna snuff him.
Anyway, there was a battle rap.
Prince of Egypt.
There was a battle rap between a white guy and a black guy. Basically, the white guy said the N-word, and we about to play the clip. See our reaction.
Nigga hit by the tip of the mic.
You still talking to the chat.
Everybody hanging over your shoulder still. I can
Let me see it,
bump him with the shoulder still or shoulder still. Box him up. You want the David Blaine or the Holyfield? Either way. Either way. What else? Be tragic at the end. David Blaine, Holyfield. So I got magic in his hands, man. I ain't like these other battle rappers. They talk too much. Saying I can't use that word in this battle. My nigga, I just called you.
If you heard the little,
I think it was quick with that punch though.
So basically, it's two guys battle rapping. The guy who was rapping basically said, "Y'all saying I can't say the N-word," and then he proceeds to say "my nigga," and the person he was battling just snuffed him in the face. It wasn't nothing crazy though.
Was
it wasn't like
that he was battling?
I think so.
Or was it somebody on the sideline?
no, it was the dude he was battling.
The dude he was battling.
I want to say, but shout out to the black dude in the blue hoodie that jumped in for my man's and was like, "Nah, you're not about to hit my man."
I ain't gonna lie, he hit that nigga quick. Like he didn't even think
No,
about what
he
he
was waiting.
said.
He was waiting to snuff him.
Once he said y'all said I can't say the N-word, he probably was like, fist up.
This nigga.
Nah, he was ready. But the thing is, I think he's rapped before and kind of got a little bit edgy with what he was saying. Like he started talking about black people and culture and how blah blah blah. But
So how do we feel about? Is that a different segment for a different show?
no, what you guys saying?
I can't hear you.
How do we feel about
That don't mean scream. Like
I did say we were supposed to switch mics, right?
Yeah,
They said your audio off.
Unfortunately, we didn't do that, huh?
They said your audio. Just keep talking. Talk.
My audio's off, so I should be yelling.
Yo, sing.
All right.
Whose audio's off? Is it me?
It's Kyrie. He said white shirt.
White shirt. Yo,
Damn.
put that red back on.
Yo,
what were you gonna
can you hear me now?
I think you're good when you talk into it like that.
All right, but he has the headphones.
Yeah,
No?
you-
You want to sleep?
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah. So how do we feel about our white counterparts saying the N-word? Be honest.
I think in that situation, that rap battle, I don't think I would have reacted that way. I wouldn't have punched him in the face.
I mean, you do got the turtleneck on, so
You all about peace
coming out the
nowadays.
Matrix.
But you the Black Panthers, but you gotta snuff them.
Facts.
You would punch him in the face?
Nah, I'm
ain't
pacifist.
punching nobody in the
But I would say don't do that.
First of
don't
all-
you dare say that.
You
again.
already said it.
Don't
Don't
you
you dare
lose
that.
money when you punch? Like if you battling for
nigga
bread.
said, I would say, don't do that.
battles like that, they don't be battling for a lot of bread.
But they battling for something, right?
Like
Sometimes
like
they don't. They just battle
like
just to get their name out there so that they could get more views and like they basically trying to grow a following.
I wonder
If
if
nobody
it was,
know them, they not battling for money.
I wonder if
But
it was
the-
like a
the
good amount of
league-
bread
the
would have
league-
hit him.
The league, if you fight, you losing money.
If that person,
That's
if it
a
was in
venue
the,
you messing up.
if it was in the league and that person snuffed, he would have lost the battle, or it would have just got like postponed.
They would just
nah,
end the
it's
battle.
been done.
They just end the battle.
That's trash. If I say something to you and I get you tight to the point where you punch me, you should lose the battle and I should win the money.
But you know what's the crazy thing?
They let
By
the
the
viewers-
by the sounds of it, he was winning the battle.
Was he really?
By the bars he was using, from what I heard, he was winning. Like
Did you hear the other guy at all?
nobody cared about that.
Nobody
By
care about the other dude.
Nobody care about that.
That nigga could have been trashing him
Because that's another reason why he could have snuffed him.
because he was losing.
Because he was losing.
Ah, that is true.
Conspiracy
Losing.
That's what I.
He probably like this white nigga's busting my ass right now.
Can we say white niggas?
Pause. I just did.
Can we?
Do y'all feel like does it bother you when
That's none of my business.
All right, so Kyrie, you in that battle. He says the N-word.
Do I look like I'm stumping somebody?
How would you react though?
Through litigation.
The right way.
Kyrie would be like, noted.
Nah, honestly, I probably my anger is very like what do you call it? Impulsive. So I might have reacted like
You
that.
would have snuffed him?
I hate when other races say the N-word, especially like I just feel like you shouldn't be saying it. Like he sound from the looks of it, like Shake said, he sounded like he was good. So I feel like he didn't even need to say that N-word.
He obviously said it to disrespect him. Like the way he set up the bar, if you're gonna say, you guys say I can't say the N-word and then say my nigga right after, you're obviously like, you're doing that shit because it's disrespectful.
Yeah, he was telling the crowd like, y'all not gonna do that. I'm gonna say the N-word and what?
Exactly. So I feel like in that case he deserves it.
I'm not gonna let you get
Bruh,
that chance.
I've been to rap battles and niggas say some disrespectful shit.
Like
I be like, niggas be like, I fucked your mom.
You always snuff people.
Yo, I tied up your daughter.
Stupid bitch. Like going in like.
I tie up your
and
daughter.
People don't fight over that.
Have sex with your mother. Let her watch.
That's just as disrespectful. You know, like.
Damn.
So you think
I can't do it, bro.
So I mean, like, I guess you're right. You know, maybe I would be overreacting because, like, at that point, I gotta just like take that noise out. Like, yo, like, fuck it, like, we in the battle rap. Anything's off limits. Well, off limits.
I can't be in a battle rap because my feelings are gonna get hurt, and I'm gonna be very upset.
It's like it has this thing to it,
honesty.
like comedy. Comedy, people could say some real sensitive shit, right? But people let it fly. But people let it fly. So in the situation of a battle, it's like say what you gotta say for the battle.
Yeah.
Right? Comedy is say what you gotta say to make the people laugh. So it's like you could say some things, but I don't think he should have punched him in the face.
I might cry during a battle. I might cry mid battle.
Now, how would you feel if he didn't do nothing? That's another question.
Yeah, because
I think it would have looked bad. It would have looked worse on him if he ain't do nothing. Like if you say the N-word, you getting snuffed in a battle with all those people. Like the whole like image around battle rap is like tough gangster image. Like if he let that slide, it would have looked bad on him.
Now, what if he just yoked him up like, "Hey, my nigga"?
Nah, he snuffed him.
At that point, you
yoking him up.
Either you snuff him or you don't say nothing.
Melody, I was just kidding. I would not have cried.
I would have just.
Whatever you popping back in the mouth like, yo.
Nah.
Oh, like
what's
Will
the
Smith?
point? You might as well snuff him.
Like Will Smith.
This is so I think I'll do that.
Kiss me.
Yo.
That nigga got kissed.
So Kayleen said. You read the comment?
Well, Quilleen.
He was like, yeah.
Yo, shout out Queen Lean.
All right.
She said, I'm glad he got punched in the face. Love Lavender said, battle raps be one wrong word away from a brawl.
Yep.
Colleen said, I don't get the big deal. It's one word. Don't say it. That's a fact.
They say a lot of other bad shit.
They be saying some crazy shit.
They say some crazy shit.
No, she's saying white people don't say the word. She said, I don't get the big deal. It's one word. Don't say it.
Kids, they talk about.
They be like, I got your mother in the basement. Fucking your sister upstairs. We're a happy family.
Stomp out your baby.
You don't live here.
Like, they be saying some crazy
Stomp
shit.
out your baby face.
But you gotta know what you signed up for.
That's a fact.
You married my sloppy seconds.
When they say suck my
That's
dick.
not. That's not that intimidating.
You married my sloppy seconds.
No.
That's not gonna make somebody mad.
Because I had a
Yo,
last.
side note.
I'm not a battle rapper.
I was in the car with my shorty, and she tried to jack cause she don't listen to like rap music like that. Like she likes it, but she really don't.
What she listen to?
Gospel music, like R&B. She likes.
Nigga said gospel music.
She likes
She
R&B, but she
bumping
feels
that
the same
new
way.
Kanye?
She feels the same way about rap. How I feel about like I can't listen to like R&B and gospel all
You
day.
just don't. That's like how you say you don't want to be the little spoon.
I don't know what one
That's
has
a
to do with
different
the
topic.
other.
I
That's
definitely
different.
don't. I don't see how that.
Yeah, how you connected
y'all
it?
moving on
It's
something
like a
else.
soft type thing.
No, y'all moving on something else.
Gospel ain't
But
soft.
she was saying like
You
basically.
ever heard of gospel
Green
rap?
glasses, B.
Yo, iron your shirt, nigga. But keep going. Bro. Sorry.
Basically, she was saying like I can't listen to R&B all day, and she was saying she can't listen to rap all day. But we was getting into our conversation. She was like, she was telling me the rappers that she liked. She was like, I like Tupac. I was like, you do? She was like, yeah, I like Tupac. Tupac is real. Tupac is da. He only talks about real stuff. I was like, all right, bet. So I was like, I'm gonna play some Tupac. So I play it. First thing that comes on, that's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker. She was like, nah,
Get money.
that shit was hilarious.
Get money.
First off,
That's why I fucked yo. But nah,
what?
but what y'all want to close this up? What y'all think about? What y'all think about that?
Would y'all be a battle rapper?
Nah.
I tried.
It's to me
I
like
would.
to me it takes too much. Like I don't like I look at them in awe. Like I be like, yo, these niggas are nice, bro.
But they,
How is that? No. How is that an Ayo? How is that an Ayo? How is that an Ayo?
How is that Ayo?
He said Ayo. No, I want to know how that was an Ayo. How was that a pause?
I look at them and
All right, when you say it like that,
that's how you said it.
Nigga said, oh.
what were you saying, Shay?
I was just saying that that like the same like people that battle rap, some of them can't like put a song together.
Right.
They can't put a song together, so it's like.
Oh, that's what they say. That's the
But
stigma.
nah, I've seen it. Some of them can't
I've
put a
seen
song
it too.
together.
It
like
don't work.
they really,
don't work.
they're really ass juice.
It's like
But,
battle raps with a hook.
Do you consider Cassidy a battle rapper?
Oh yeah, I'm glad you brung that up. Because
not anymore.
with that battle with him and Arsenal blew smoke in his face. If somebody
He
blows
grabbed his titties.
wait, what?
He grabbed Cassidy. Oh, was that the wrong battle? Who was the dude with the dreads? Is that Arsenal?
Yeah.
He grabbed his titties. Like while he was rapping, he walked up to him and did this and grabbed his titties.
Wow. So what would you do?
No, finish what you were saying. You
No,
said
I'm
he blew
saying-
smoke in his face.
Yeah, if somebody blow smoke in your face, is that disrespectful to you?
That's fighting words.
That's
All right,
why-
now someone grabs your titty and blows smoke in your
Nigga,
face.
you touching me, that's fighting words.
But that's on
Words?
the top level of battle rap. A lot of those guys, they know each other, and sometimes they just let it fly. Right? But you could tell who really don't like each other.
Yo, if I
Because
blew-
there's been times where fights, bro, like
Yo,
stuff.
what you doing if somebody blow smoke in your face?
That's disrespectful.
What are you doing if they grab your titties?
But like,
What's your
if you know the person,
You're not.
I'm
answering-
saying in
You're
general.
not
I'm
answering the
talking
question.
I'm not talking about battle rap. I'm talking about in general.
You gotta answer the
Even
question.
if you
my love.
know the
It's like
person,
this.
bro. If I walked up, if I walked up to you and I said, "Bang, palm," and pulled your shits up and let him go, and you
Niggas
know
talking
me,
about balls.
what you want me to punch you in the face? You'll punch somebody in the face for that?
what would be your
For
reaction?
grabbing me? Hell
I'll
yeah!
push the shit out you.
okay, that's
I'm
what
gonna punch you in
But-
your face.
I'll push the shit out.
But somebody that you know, you telling me that you will punch them in the face.
Nah, you right.
You feel like you being sexually assaulted, nigga? Like
Me too. Yes.
But why you? but why you grabbing my chest?
nigga,
At what
this
point does a
nigga
battle
Gus
rap?
fucking be like, no, you be putting your arm around Gus and shit like.
Yeah, man. But that's different. I'm not grabbing his titties
Yeah, word.
Somebody walk up to you, give you a purple nurple.
Like, what if somebody
in
Bangkok
front of
you?
50,000 people.
Bangkok is different, nigga.
Nigga be like this.
In front of 50,000 people.
Hey yo!
Yo. That was good as fuck, cuz.
How did we even get into this Cassidy shit? Oh yeah, we was talking about battle rappers making songs. Cassidy technically was a battle rapper. Is a battle rapper. He had a career in music.
You said a career.
Cassidy had a career in music.
I'm not saying all the battle rappers can't rap, but some of them
You mean make songs?
can't make songs.
Yeah. Most battle rappers can't
Most
make
battle
songs.
rappers can't make songs at all.
So speaking of that,
Speaking of men in gaming,
Yo, I can't.
Oh
can't,
my
bro.
god!
I can't.
you couldn't just let me
I
just
can't.
do it for one. This
I
nigga
can't.
really is out of control, yo.
Yeah,
this
my
haircut
bad.
got you acting crazy.
my bad, man.
Damn,
Nigga
son.
almost said this
But you
haircut
got a
got you looking
haircut
crazy.
too.
But I don't be acting like that when I get a haircut.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Transition then.
Nah, I can't do the transition now.
Oh, you backing
Nah,
out?
true.
Love Lavender said, "Gus, brung is not a word. It's a brought. It's brought."
What you talking about?
I don't know. I
You
guess
must have said
brung.
bro.
Brung is a word. B-R-O-N-G. Look it up.
What you saying, Kyrie?
Boing.
Oh yeah. All right. So boom, right?
Ladies, this topic specifically
Yes,
for y'all.
ladies in the chat, please keep your ears up and your
Open your ears.
put your hairnets on, put your pajamas on, and
No, I'm talking to Gus.
and
Open your
and
ears,
lay
close
back.
your eyes.
We
put
need
your
y'all
hands
on this
your
one. So
thighs, get mesmerized.
I was at work
Black
the
thighs.
other day. And
Getting that chicken.
Black Thighs was not that funny, bro.
Yo, don't tell me what's funny.
There we go.
Squirrel face.
Oh, you just said something was funny. But
Last show, right? Exactly. Exactly.
If it's not funny to her, if it's not funny to you, it's not supposed to be funny to her.
Yeah, when it comes to my girl, mind your business, Kyrie.
Wow. All right. We off a topic. We off a topic.
Nah, because he looked like he just came off McDonald's and he want to talk to me.
We
all
off
crazy.
a topic. We off a topic. right. So
They about to fight, y'all. They about to fight, y'all.
All right, go ahead.
I was at work the other day, and basically my coworker came in. My coworker came in, and she was saying that she just went through a divorce, right? And she basically said the
Wait,
reason.
she watched the show?
No, I didn't ask her to watch the show. I don't know her. This is my first time meeting her.
So that's not your coworker.
Let him say the damn.
With my job, I meet new coworkers every day with my job. So I had never seen her before, but the first 5 minutes of conversation, she mentions her divorce, which was crazy to me. Anyway, she said she got divorced, and she said the main reason for her divorce is because her husband, all he did was play games, and all he wanted to do was play video games. And he played video games when he woke up. He called out of work a lot to play video games. He played video games.
You got to be specific on that, because if you just say play games, I don't like no nigga that play games.
Nah, video games. And he called out of work to play video games. He played video games till like 4 a.m, and she basically felt that he wasn't taking care of his responsibilities. Not even responsibilities as like providing and everything. He didn't even want to have sex with her.
Oh, he's wildin'.
Now, we kind of got into the conversation because there was another guy there, and he was basically saying, like, there's nothing wrong with gaming. Like, there's nothing wrong with me wanting to play a video game. And she was like, yeah, but how about you fuck your wife once in a while? This is at work, bro. I was like, this is so unprofessional. But anyway.
Facts.
Call of Duty or sex?
Call of Duty or sex. So, I wanted to bring to the table, what do y'all think about that? Do y'all feel like...
Ladies.
Yeah, ladies in the chat. Do y'all feel like too much gaming?
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Is there like a hobby that a woman can have that a man could be like, nah, this is like all you do is spend your time with this?
Social media.
Ghetto TV.
A lot of girls game too.
Yeah, gaming is... Girls do game too.
All right, so besides gaming,
Shopping.
because
Wait, let me ask this
but how many
question.
girls do we actually
Spending
know
your
that,
man's
that
money.
game like that?
I know a lot.
I didn't ask you about what you know.
Just ask.
Shut up, Austin. Shut up, Austin.
Nigga, I'm about to get canceled. Cooking. Like,
Do y'all feel like
that was a joke.
gaming? Do y'all feel like gaming can too much gaming can ruin a relationship? And what is too much gaming? Like, how much time is too much spent playing video games?
Off the rip, A Melody said he has to go.
We knew
he
that
must
was the
go.
answer.
Shoot.
She said every woman wants to feel wanted, especially from her man/husband. Have y'all ever wanted to play games more than y'all wanted to have sex?
Hell no.
I don't play games.
I looked at Kyrie's face.
He
Yo,
thought
the
about
thought,
it.
you can literally
He
see
thought
the
about
thought
it.
come in, and Kyrie's eyes just going from side to side. Like,
Has
shit.
my time ever been like? Have I ever been more distracted on something than like wanting to have sex? Yes,
That
but
sounds
not
like a
with
filter.
games.
Talk about video games.
Bro, we talking about games, bro. I don't know what you
But
talking
I
about.
wanna.
I'm just
I
saying.
just
We're not
wanna.
talking about work.
I don't play games,
You
so
were just saying.
I just
I
wanna.
don't play games.
One out, Chief.
So
Alright.
this question doesn't apply.
I just wanna state that if my girl came up to me and was like,
High shake.
no, and said she wanted to have sex, I'm putting the game down, and
All the time?
we gon' nigga, yes, I like.
Now, what if
I got a scenario. Wait, I got a scenario. I got a
what if you in the middle
scenario.
of cold? Okay, you got it.
I got a scenario for you then, Shake. Let's say you in a crib. All your boys is on. Y'all playing 2K. Y'all on a streak. Y'all 13 games winning streak. On my player. She be like, come over.
That one loss ain't gonna hurt nobody.
I was gonna say 13 win streak. I'd
out.
have took the cheeks.
I'm
13? You won 13 in a row.
I'm
What you trying?
out.
Trying to win a championship?
In 2K, that don't mean
I'm
nothing,
out. No,
Maybe if I won 3 in a row.
What if you in the middle of Call of Duty and
y'all.
you
All right,
having
listen,
a...
let me see. If we lose, we lose. Now, but
All right, baby.
yo,
What if
my
Nigga said
my
2K
thing is
more important than
my
cheeks.
my
That's funny.
my thing is video games is never gonna become between me and
Cheeks.
and the vagine. Okay,
The
All right, y'all say that.
What about if you... in
I
the
say it because I mean it.
What about if you in the middle of Call of Duty, your highest kill streak, your KD is like really good, and you still in the game, and you gonna take an L?
For
That's
all the women out there that don't know what a
the hell
KD
y'all
is,
niggas talking
is
about?
is when you get a lot of kills in a video game.
Oh, my bad.
But my thing is, I don't give a fuck because Call of Duty is not paying me. this
Your girl paying you?
this
The
pussy.
sex is paying.
No,
Wait, what is your
listen.
job,
Listen to what I'm
Shake?
saying.
The
Listen
sex
to
is
what I'm saying.
badge is payment.
Listen,
pay
You
for
accept
sex?
gifts?
What do you
This is
do?
what I'm saying.
What
This
is
what
your
I'm saying.
job?
The badge.
Are you a prostitute?
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
your birthday,
The
No,
sex
I'm not a
paying.
prostitute, sir.
Is that all
Sir?
you get on your birthday? Is
Sir,
the badge?
I did not have sexual relations with that woman. All right, let me.
Because you
but
know,
let me-
cause
y'all
you know,
know-
girls like to give the badge as a gift and say that's all you get. So
That's a terrible gift.
yeah, that's what they.
Oh yeah,
do.
that is a terrible gift.
That's a terrible gift.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
what I was gonna say is,
Yo,
after
hold
a while, when you've been with your girl for a while,
What's a while?
whatever is a while to you, after you've been,
3 months.
all right,
I just
yo, after
I
a
wouldn't
while,
do
when
that just
you
to
when you've been with your girl for a long time, sex, it's amazing, but a lot of the times you don't really want to. It's not really as exciting to you as it once was.
Time the fuck out. Is this the same person that said, "Oh, I'm a sex maniac. I gotta have sex at least 3 times a day"? And
I never said I had to have sex 3 times.
So what you said? 3 times a week? Is that what you said?
I like having sex.
Did you
But
say
what
3
I'm
times? What
saying-
did you say?
I don't remember.
What did you
I don't
say,
even
sir?
remember if I
What
really
did you
said
say,
this.
sir?
I don't remember. But listen,
You the sexomaniac. Oh, the sexy freaks out there. Oh, Big Drew is coming for you.
Niggas look like a freak.
What?
yo, yeah, guys, please sit this one out.
Okay. Freakazoid.
What I was trying to get to is sometimes, yo, this nigga Austin's having a migraine over here, so it's like, yo, what the fuck?
Because I hear y'all and I hear y'all, so it's
What I was trying to say is,
y'all.
sometimes I can understand if
Like a
you're
monkey.
if you're a little bit more in.
Nah, go ahead.
If you're a little bit more invested at that moment into a video game than your girl.
I mean,
In that one particular moment, if you're used to having sex, you know you guys are gonna have sex eventually. If you're into the game and you're like I'm really into this right now, I'm really
Nah,
investing to this
bro.
right now.
this is what I'm
I
telling you.
don't see how that's terrible.
This is what I'm telling you.
Now, if
because
all you
we're-
want to do is play video games and never have sex, never try and please your wife, then I get that. But in that one instance, I can understand that.
Women
I'm not-
value.
She may have been. A
my
little
fault. I'm not saying every trip I'm playing the game, she come through like I want to have sex. Oh, I'm gonna stop and go do that. But there's gonna be instances where it's like she come through and it's like, she gonna be like, oh, I want some dick. I'm be like, well, you about to get it? And I'm gonna put the controller down.
You about to get it after this kill?
I'm gonna put the controller down and do what I need to do because I could always come back and play the game, but girls be in they females be in their moods when they in the mood for it. Mm-hmm. It's not gonna be all the time when she's in the mood for it. So it's like, oh, you in the mood for it now? All right, I'll holler at y'all later.
I'm dropping that.
I
shit.
turn off the whole PlayStation and
Even though I understand it,
Shit, I wasn't doing
I'm
nothing.
dropping that shit. Let me read some of these comments. Atia Jordan said, video games can turn into an addiction, and like any other addiction, it can be so harmful to a relationship/marriage. Rosemika said, if you're neglecting your duties and you playing video games, you gotta go. You the most unattractive thing ever. That I hear a lot of girls say that. They say that gaming is a no-go for them. Like,
What I think.
I think anything that
She said you're the most unattractive thing ever. I don't think that's referring to gaming. I think that's more of you not doing your duties. Like you're a procrastinator. You're right because you could be gaming and you can still get your shit done.
well, she's saying if you're neglecting your duties
Yeah.
and playing video games, you gotta go. So like, if you're not doing what you gotta do, and you on top of that, or you playing video games, you gotta go.
Yeah.
Melody said, I'm down with the video games. I'm a gamer now, but you have to be responsible. It shouldn't interfere with going to work and pleasing your lady. Atia said, if my man is more dedicated to their online character and building relationships with other virtual gamers, where do I stand? All caps.
I just want to say where all the like I know people be going through it with a man in 2K.
yeah, that was.
But how many of y'all really leaving that man because he be playing 2K all the time?
They be buying 2K for their man.
Exactly.
And then complain.
But here's the thing. Would you rather him being out and about doing whatever or at home where you seeing him playing the damn game?
So what you saying? Gaming or cheat?
It's safer, ladies. 2K is safer, ladies.
Yeah, I'm telling you, look, I'm at home with a controller in my hand. I could
Hey,
be
I
out
ain't
there
cheating.
getting some buns. All right? You see where I'm at. I'm loyal.
I don't agree with that.
I'm loyal to the cause, all right? I'm over here playing the game.
How do you guys feel as men when you guys want it, but she won't drop what she's doing for y'all? So
That's a good question.
you want it, but oh no, I'm watching my show.
Discipline. You just gotta be like, all right.
You better.
Now, what if she like binge watching and like she been binge watching this thing for like a good 3-4 days?
This shit applies the same way.
How?
Yeah.
It applies the same way with the game.
It's
She's
attention.
binge watching her show on Netflix, and you want some, and she's like, "Oh no, babe, in another hour."
I don't
another
feel
hour
like
comes,
it.
and she's still watching the same episode.
I'm tired now.
She's still watching the same episode, but
Hold up.
now
I'm sorry. If you really think about it, if she watching something on Netflix, right? She could pause that shit. You can't pause online.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Damn sure.
But you gonna always get a new game.
Nigga, what?
What?
That's a loss.
That's
I hate
it.
losing.
That's a law.
Wait. Out of all of us here, I play games.
I don't play games anymore. Like it's been years.
I've gotten back to the gaming scene.
And I'm on and off with it.
I don't play games, nigga.
He really don't. He really don't.
And
I'm
now you are here with smooth.
He won't even join the
jazz.
party chat on the Xbox.
That was
which is
interesting
crazy.
what Kyrie brought up
I
though,
don't
because
Yeah, this nigga, I was set up.
I said it's a few. I was like, what the
I was
fuck?
gonna download some games for him so you can play, cause you know how Xbox you could do the thing.
Yeah,
But
the game share. Yeah.
no, I was saying that was interesting because gaming I feel like is an epidemic to where guys spend so much time on video games, but I also feel like binge watching is an epidemic too.
Yeah, it's addiction.
And like
It applies the same way.
It
It's
does.
Like, yo,
men want attention too. Like we
like-
don't be saying it, but we want y'all
Exactly.
attention.
Yeah.
Give it to us,
Everybody
or we
has-
gonna go crazy and cheat.
But see, like
we do not stand by this man.
like you could, like just the same way you can say I finished the whole season of a show. These niggas weak.
Sorry.
You
The
ain't
same.
watched the Dipset?
Nah, I'm not laughing at that. The same way that
'Cause they're
you
not
can
from
say-
Brooklyn?
The same way that like someone can say I've been watched the whole show or I finished this season this weekend or like it's just as bad as saying I gamed
Facts.
for this many hours.
If anything, binge watching might be worse because how long is a show? 9 episodes, 9 to 12 episodes.
Hours.
It's not
bro.
like
An
you
hour,
losing
an
either.
hour episode.
You can always come back.
You watch 5
Always
episodes in
come
a day. That's 5 hours out of your day that you spent binge watching a show.
We all binge watched something before,
Facts.
and it's
That's a
because
fact.
it kept getting better and better and better. And he was like, I can't wait. Like that, the next episode is right there. Why am I stopping?
And that's how
So
I
your
feel.
man's is like, yo, let me get some of that. You like, nah, tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's how
That's
that's
the thing.
Call of Duty.
Like I ain't gonna
keep
hold
winning.
you. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. This,
give
but
me a
see,
second.
like I still kind of do my thing. Like I played. I ain't gonna lie. I feel I played till like 3-4 in the morning sometimes. Right.
Loser.
But I still get up. I still get up at 6 to go to work. And I
That's
still go
crazy.
to work.
I don't
and do
know
my
how
thing.
you do that, bro.
Nah, I've done that before. Like when I got 2K one time.
It's the power of the turtleneck.
That's why this late ass show I be tired, bro. Nah. But nah, I still do my thing. You feel me? So it's like it's 3 in the morning. Who up? Nobody up. So it's like
But the fact that you can, the fact that she could open her mouth and say that the reason her marriage failed,
because again,
her marriage failed. I don't know his side, obviously. I can't speak for like his side. There's obviously 2 sides to the story. But she says the fact that their marriage failed was because he played so much video games that he did not want to sleep with her.
I got the premise though.
damn, that means that their
that's
sex
kinda-
life was trash.
yo, who's this guy? Let me. I got a message for this guy.
The thing is, she wasn't even. She looked alright.
I got a message for this guy. Listen, man, you ain't take the loss. All right, this is what you do. This is what you do. Stream. Keep playing your video games. Start a Twitch. Start a YouTube. Stream your games. Join a tournament. Win a motherfucking $1 million for playing Fortnite tournaments.
She's gonna be sick.
And then she's gonna be like, "Yo, that shit paid off."
She's gonna be sick.
No.
But that still
Because
doesn't.
now
that
when
still
they
doesn't
ain't
fix
get
the
yo
problem, though.
gaming, like that is a big thing. Like, bro, I'm watching people on YouTube who literally stay home all day and play games, but they secure the bag.
Facts.
Like, and it's just like listen, it could be a career, it could be a moneymaker.
Speaking of that,
Lady, my fault, but I just want people to comment and I want people to say like, if your man, if that's his career, if he's playing, if he's a gamer and he has to put in these hours for this game and do these streams, but he got 2 million subscribers. Look at the biggest dude on YouTube, PewDiePie. Look at Ninja.
So and that just goes into sorry, Kyrie, but this just goes in. It's not just about. I'm sorry to take away from gaming, but it's not just about gaming. Anything that occupies all your time when you're in a relationship, your woman gonna have a problem with it.
So you're
Not
saying
all your time.
Yeah,
Not all
but
your
we're
time.
talking about. All right, so
You're not
you're
playing
talking about
24/7.
career because your career could take up all your time too, and you might not have enough time for your lady. But I feel like having a career that takes up most of your time is more respectable than someone playing a game. But Austin said, what I'm saying is, what if gaming was that person's career?
Yeah, like they spend 10 hours a day doing their thing, gaming and editing and
Playing with
posting.
their
And we could ask the ladies in the chat, would y'all date a professional gamer who's pulling in $500,000 every year, or like $1 million a year? Would y'all date that man if he was a professional
advertisements?
You need something to drink?
Bro, they make bread.
You want a sandwich?
Can we play together?
Bringing him motherfucking
Paying
Red
the
Bull.
bills?
Shit.
Love Lavender says staying in the house and playing games does not disqualify you. Does not disqualify you as a cheater. It's just a temporary distraction.
So I feel like women don't view a gamer as a respectable occupation. Like, I don't even think they view that shit as something like respectable as a hobby. Sometimes.
Yeah.
So like, if a guy was to say, "Yo, I want to be a gamer," probably be like, what are you gonna get out of that? Like, what's the future? So
That's because they like to see results.
Facts. And
Sometimes people don't even want to see you grind. That's why when you hear people say, "Oh, I'm an entrepreneur," or "I'm something this," or "I'm something that," it's like, but what do you have now? Or what, like, where? But they don't see. Sometimes people don't even see the passion. They don't see where it can go. Gaming can take you a long way.
Yeah, that's a good question too. Just to move out just a little bit. My bad. But
nigga, why
ladies,
you apologizing?
I'm sorry because you guys be a little
nigga,
sensitive. And nigga, it's turtleneck, my nigga. This nigga got a black turtleneck with a black chain. Who you trying to be, nigga? Huey P. Nougat.
Wow, Gus was the only one that laughed at that.
About time nobody laughed at them damn jokes.
Gus was the only one that laughed at that. Can y'all put some laughing emojis in the chat for Gus, please?
Thank you, I appreciate it. I try to be funny all the time.
Oh, dude, Huey P. Nougat.
But got women, ladies out there, a struggling entrepreneur. How long can you stay with somebody who has a dream? But it's just like, how long can you stay with somebody who has a dream? Like,
you want to know
how long before, like, okay, I don't see no progress. Like, is it 2 years, 3 years, 5 years? Are you in there for the whole thing?
Kyrie?
that ties into financing and dating.
It sure does.
That was trash.
I'm a transitioner, you know what I mean? I
was passionate about that other topic.
I was. Because I'm finna go play. Nah, I'm playing.
It's too.
I gotta go sleep. Before we get into the main topic, do you want to do the mic switch?
Are we doing it now?
I could just move the mic. It's no problem.
Yeah, we could do that.
Oh, okay.
Commercial break. Ladies and gentlemen, go use the bathroom.
Melody said, sounds like the movie.
Come and kick it with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right. Come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five. Who you kidding? Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Ladies, you can pull up. We could talk, give advice. Fellas, we could laugh. We could joke about life. Gut shake, Kyrie, Bella, Austin, get it right. Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Come and kick it with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right. Come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five. Who you kidding? Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Ladies, you can pull up. We could talk, give advice. Fellas, we could laugh. We could joke about life. Gut shake, Kyrie, Bella, Austin, get it right. Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Come and kick it with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right. Come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five. Who you kidding? Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Ladies, you can pull up. We could talk, give advice. Fellas, we could laugh. We could joke about life. Gut shake, Kyrie, Bella.
And we're back.
And I swear.
By the moons and the stars in the sky,
We had to make some technical.
I'll be there,
I'll be there.
and I swear.
Kyrie, let me hear the test.
Yo, testing,
Let me know if y'all can hear Kyrie.
testing.
Are we good?
Are we good, y'all? Can y'all hear me? If y'all know who I am, I'm the guy with the white shirt.
Yo, y'all niggas have a attention span, like a really attention span problem. Y'all niggas can't sit still for like 2 seconds.
Nah, they really on the topic, so nobody's really paying me any money.
Nobody's paying me any money.
M&M's.
It's your flipping nipper nyap nyap.
That was good. Good.
All right, so we good?
Yeah, I
Yes.
think we should start this because they are like.
All right, so to answer your question, we got a couple of people responded in the chat. Gus, Love Lavender said, you can't put a time limit. However, at some point, you need to contribute more than just ambition and actually start providing. Ooh. And the question we're referring to is Gus just asks if you're dealing with someone who is a entrepreneur and they're a struggling entrepreneur and they're trying to just get their foot in the door and they're trying to be successful, how long could you stay with that person?
I just want to say y'all retarded because this is adjustable. But go ahead.
I'm not retarded.
Don't
This
blame.
whole time y'all could have just moved the mic down.
It's not my mic. I'm sorry.
Yo,
but
stay focused.
I thought it was
I'm
as low as
sorry.
possible. My bad.
Yeah, attention.
It's because he's not short. So
Melody said, I need some sort of progress. I can support a dreamer who's in tune with reality. But what's in tune with reality, though? Like, if someone has a big dream that most people don't see that's possible and it's that person's vision, how can you gauge what reality is?
That's basically like telling them to be realistic.
Exactly.
Y'all have your own realities.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like,
So-
if you dating someone that person says, I want to be an astronaut, to a lot of people, that's not possible.
Facts.
So how can you gauge what's realistic to one and what's not?
I feel like communication is, in order for that to work, like y'all communication gotta be like on point, to the point where it's like, homie, if you an entrepreneur and you know that you may be broke for the next 3-4 years because this dream is that big of a deal, so you have to sacrifice like basically financial growth, then she needs to know that, like, cause she gonna be like, nigga, when can we go traveling? Like when can we do this? When can we do that? And it's like, and it's, you can't complain if you agree with that struggle.
Yeah, if you sign up for it.
If you don't know, if y'all don't communicate, then there's always gonna be a problem. She gonna be
Yeah.
like, nigga, when?
You
Like,
definitely got to tell her. You
Yeah.
definitely got to let her know, like, what your goals are, where you plan to go.
no, I was gonna say at least have like some sort of plan. So like it gives that person like, okay, well this is where you want to be. And if like you start to see the plan not going the way it should be, you could easily tell the person, listen, like right now things are not where I expect it to be because I'm pretty sure that's how it is. So like they have to figure out whether they can deal with the roller coaster ride of being with somebody who wants to be an entrepreneur or somebody who has their own way about going about their career life.
Mm. You know, one thing I saw, y'all know Conor McGregor,
Yeah.
the UFC fighter. I was watching his documentary, and his girlfriend was there from when he was living in like a small ass room with his in his parents' house. And they were he was on the grind to becoming a UFC fighter. And he literally had nothing. And like she was there every single, like she was literally on the mat. She was sitting on the mat while he was training on the mat with other trainers. She was sitting on the side of the mat while he was training, and she was there the whole time until he blew up big. Like if your girl told you, "Hey, I'm training to be the biggest fighter in the world," how would you feel about that?
I support it.
You support?
I'm in there like swimwear.
You good with that?
Yeah.
As long as I see the dedication, I'm there.
But you hear my girl want to be a fighter? That's crazy. Cause it's like, damn, your face gonna get, unless you
Yeah,
nice.
I gotta
like,
watch you get beat
I
up.
think
I'll pass.
But I think it gotta be like, she gotta prove that she's. At the end of the day, it's like I believe you and I believe, or I support. I support your dream, but you also gotta show me that you that serious. There's a lot of people who want to be entrepreneurs, whatever they call it. It's like people who got dreams, but they still on their couch, and they not moving, but they got dreams though. They got the same dream from mad long, but they still on this olive green couch in their room, talking with their friends on a podcast. So you gotta stay away from niggas like that.
Let me reset.
Noted.
That was a good one. That was a good one, guys.
With that being said, this will be the last episode.
Let me read some of these comments. Rosemika said, it's okay to have a job while pursuing something on the side. I have a hard time understanding people that aren't open-minded during the pursuit of their dreams. Love Lavender said, that happened to my best friend. Her ex didn't care about nothing besides playing football because he wanted to get in the league. So he pretty much refuses to get a job, but was always training.
See, that's the problem. Like, if you have a dream that you want to achieve, you got to understand that dreams don't pay until you put action behind them. And if you have to get a job just to, get the ball rolling, then do that. You know what I'm saying? Just know that you're not going to be there forever. Your plan isn't to be there forever, but you do have to put some monetary source behind your dream.
Also, progress is subjective. Like,
Kyrie.
Do you think that
That's
he said my name?
sorry. That was good what he said though, but
No, go ahead.
no, he said what he
I was
said.
saying progress is subjective, so nobody can gauge your dreams. If you have a goal, you can't allow another person to put a time limit on that goal. Like, you can't allow your girl to tell you, like, all right, you have this amount of time and then I'm leaving. Like, it's either you're with me or you're not. I don't feel like
But at what point do you put that time limit on you to see where your progress
there is no time limit on your dream. You're gonna work until, like, it's the pursuit of what you want in life. Why give yourself a time limit?
Well, some people. Oh, I'm sorry. Guys.
I mean, I feel like you gotta be at least a little realistic with yourself. Like, we all sometimes want to do some things, and it turns out that isn't the step that we end up taking. We end up taking a different step. So, like, I'm not saying you have to be like on a time clock, but at some point you have to reevaluate some things and be like, all right, is this the right path for me? Should I try something else? Be open-minded to try something else. Maybe you might be good at that as well, and maybe that calling might not be your calling. There's a such thing as being too stubborn.
I agree. I definitely agree with being open-minded, because I do feel like sometimes you feel like you have a purpose in life and you go down that road, and then something else, you get like a hint almost that maybe I should be doing this. And I do feel like no time is wasted. Like, you could be working towards something, and then because you worked at getting the skill at that one thing, something else comes along, and because you work so hard at that one thing, it kind of goes into what else shows itself, if that makes any sense. Like, we can work towards this podcast, and then next thing you know, maybe the podcast doesn't become like number one, but we get like a television show from it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
no,
you kind of like you
see.
shoot for the moon, or you shoot for the stars, land on the moon, something like that.
That's where the blessings come in. Blessings come in.
Yes.
Love Lavender said if you're pursuing your dreams, then you have to accept the fact that you may need to sacrifice having intimate relationships.
Yes.
That's a fact. Yo, shout out to Love.
Can you finish reading this so
continue.
so I can hear it?
She said you may need to sacrifice having intimate relationships with people if you don't know you're going to burden them with finances.
Oh, I don't agree. I need you to explain what you mean by burden with finances.
Yeah.
Well, what don't you agree with so far?
I feel like if I'm pursuing something, I feel like I still should have the opportunity to date someone. I feel like I should still have the opportunity to be in an intimate relationship.
You don't think that's selfish?
No.
You don't think that if you're putting yourself in a position to where you know you're gonna be struggling for the next 5 years?
Can I ask you a question?
People do it every day. People are dating now and they're not where they need to be. People are dating at the beginning of college and their goal is to get a college degree. 4 years later, it's you work together like you. But I don't see why you.
I wanna respond to that. I'm not saying college is easily obtainable, but it's obtainable. As is your dream may not be easily obtainable.
What's your dream?
It would definitely be harder.
It would be harder.
What's your dream?
Something that you probably don't even fully know.
College is hard for a lot of people.
Oh, I know. Trust
But
me.
college
I know.
is something that anybody. Well,
It has
You
a
could
success
say that
rate.
too.
College has a success
Exactly.
rate. Your dream doesn't have a success
college
rate.
has a curriculum.
What's your dream?
College,
What's your dream?
college,
Give me
you're
an
told.
example. Give me an
I don't have a
example.
dream right now.
Let's say you want to be a rapper.
People do it. People
People
done
do it, but it's the
That's a bad
statistics
example,
are
Drew.
how.
Because
You know how many failed rappers there are out there?
And you know how many successful rappers there are?
Not a lot compared
What
to
the
the
fuck?
compared to the failed ones.
Bruh, how
Bro,
many people
there's
have
more-
college degrees compared to the failed ones?
But anybody can go back to school. You can finish school whenever you
Not
want.
everybody
You can
can go back
fucking
to
rap
school.
if whenever you want.
If
Nah,
you're
no,
50
no,
years
not
old, you
everybody
can't.
can go back
If
to
you're
school.
70 years old, you're not gonna be a rapper.
If you're 70 years old, you're going to a class?
You can if you wanted to. Is what I'm
right.
trying to
He's
say.
right.
How many people are enrolled in?
The difference between having a dream is that some people may have done what you wanted to do, but there's no roadmap to getting to
Yes,
where you
there
want to
we
go.
go. Perfect.
Like you have to trench through all the shit, all the mud, all the dirt. You have to find your own way to get to your destination. Hold up.
Oh wow.
But when you are in college,
Yikes.
everything is laid out for you.
'Cause
You
you're
know
a
what
rapper.
classes to go to. You know what time to go to class. You know exactly what you need to do to pass the class. Everything is pointed out for you. So that's the difference between a dream and college.
Speak the word, Drew.
Nigga Drew on.
Hey,
yo.
my fault, Shake. I didn't mean to cut you off, but you was about
If
to cut me
everything
off.
is laid out for you, you still have to do it.
Right.
There's a lot of shit in the world where it's laid out for you, but people still don't do it.
But don't you think it's easier to obtain something?
You can't tell somebody what's easier to them.
But if it's your dream, you don't know the way to get there because you're just walking to try to figure out that path. Where you're in college, everything is laid. Everything's pretty much there's a structure to it. Just college has a structure. Whether you go through that structure is a different story.
College is definitely less risk.
So
I'm sorry, that's the last thing I'm gonna say.
Back to you.
Y'all think people rap? There's no structure for someone to become a rapper.
I just wanted to say, because I'm gonna say this, when we're in the age now where you don't have to necessarily, because back then you had to be, people expected you to be a certain age before you made it. There was a couple of anomalies that got passed, and they were older than expected and had great careers. Now it's like once you go viral, you can do about anything you want to do. Not even viral. Once you know the foundation of what you want to do, you could do anything at no matter what age. And say if you are 50 years old and you rap, say like you don't become a rapper, but you become an A&R and you find talent because you know what it takes to have talent to rap. There's always a lane for somebody somewhere.
Right.
But what I originally wanted to say is back to the original point about being in a relationship, having somebody to have intimacy. To be intimate with. It takes two people to say yes to a relationship. So if you know the other person's what they're dealing with and what they come with, and you say yes, for you to leave in turn would be selfish because you agree to it. You can't for you to agree and be like, oh, I'll be there, I'll hold it down, and then when they get tough, you back out. That's selfish. I see that as selfish.
Agreed.
I don't think they heard you.
What? Oh, shoot. Agreed.
But
go
ahead, read the comments.
Read some of these comments.
I think we should continue more on.
Yeah, because
yeah, that was
that
was getting into something good.
Went up to the fucking.
Love Lavender said.
Nigga said, yeah, but
Rose
school.
Nigga said, example, you got a girl that wants to be a singer/star, but she can't sing. She practices every day. 5 years later, she's still going to auditions, but she ain't hot.
But here we go. This is why I said there's a lane for everybody.
She don't want to work part-time, but that's not what she's asking. She's asking if she's working towards this in 5 years, she's attempting to be a singer.
Listen to what I'm saying. There's a lane for everybody. Maybe she can't sing because maybe she can write. Maybe her pen is phenomenal, but she doesn't have the voice.
She don't want to write.
Yeah, exactly.
She want to sing.
Hey, well,
sing
bitch,
what?
you can. I mean,
well, you stay with.
if you talk about me, right? I was doing skits. That shit wasn't really
Nobody
hitting.
can hear you.
I was doing skits. It wasn't really hitting as much as the voiceovers.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, at one point, I didn't even say it yet. I didn't want to do a voiceovers in the beginning.
Really?
I was running away from it for like a couple years before I started doing it. Like my friend used to be like, "Yo, do voiceovers, like expand, do more than just one thing." But I was putting my eggs in one basket because I wanted to work that much. I wanted to be a sketch comedian.
What made you want to go to the route of the voiceovers? Like, what put you to the point? What got in your idea? Like, okay, at this point, I have to do this.
Being open-minded, I was like, I can do this.
But was there something that triggered you to say, I want to do this voiceover now? That's gonna help me.
Oh shit! How many people liked it? I was like, oh wow! Like,
oh, it was like a hit.
Yeah.
So like you just tried it one time. Like you just was
like once I started, when I went to Aruba, I did like 3 or 4 of them, and it just kept increasing and kept increasing. Like more people said, "Oh, keep doing another one." Blah blah blah.
So how do you feel about your dream about being a sketch comedian? Do you feel like
do you feel like you gave up on your dream?
Or
sometimes I think about that.
And now you listen to the smooth stylings of Gus the Third.
Part of me, I can always get back into it. It's like it's a blessing because voiceovers don't take that much time. At the same time, I always question, like, am I as happy as I was?
Were you more passionate about doing sketches than you were about voiceovers?
Yeah, because it put like creating your own skits. You create everything. Like you have to start with an idea.
Uh-huh.
You shoot the videos, then you spend time editing it to make sure it matches your vision. Compared to a voiceover, it's like it's already halfway done. It's like, and the video could already be funny. Now, how can I make this more funny? It's creating, but it's not as much creating as.
You don't sound happy.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm more happy
This
about
shit
it
just
now.
got real depressing. Now I'm
question,
just
though.
I'm more happy than I was like last year. Last year I was like, yo, I was like, yo, I need to do skits again. But now
That's the
I'm like,
perfect example, though.
I realized my blessing, and I'm just like, you know what?
That's the perfect example of what we was talking about like going in one direction and then going into a different lane.
Yeah, Kyrie had a question though.
I was wondering, like, at this point, you know that maybe it. Well, now you don't know, but let's say, for example, you come to a realization that it's not for you. Do you feel comfortable putting out mediocre stuff because you still want to pursue your dream, or do you just say, "F it, I'm just gonna continue on this road and continue"?
Wait, what's mediocre?
Do you know if it's mediocre?
At this point, you can tell the difference between what your other skits, what your sketch artist skits done, and your voiceovers done, and obviously the numbers they're different. So at this point, are you gonna continue? I'm not saying you're mediocre. I'm just.
I was about to say, I think Kyrie
example,
just called your sketches mediocre.
Like, for example, if
Rude as fuck.
sorry, I just be saying shit. If that was the case, would you keep putting out work, or would you say, you know what?
See, I haven't really done skits consistently and mad long, but would I still do it? Yeah, I'm gonna get back.
We just did a skit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, but not consistently. Like I used to do skits every day, 3, 4, 5.
I was in some of them.
Yeah,
way
back in the day.
What? Yeah.
I'm gonna get that's a goal. I'm gonna do it for myself though, because before I was doing it for myself, and I wanted the vision was to get big off of it. Now it was like more self-serving.
Got it.
Now voiceover is like people like it, and I do enjoy it. Like when it's funny, it's funny. Funny is funny. I can just do both of them. There's an audience for the sketch comedy too. It's just not as big as the voiceovers.
Wait, time out. When did this become?
Feeding the beast.
When did this become 15 minutes with Gus? Like,
but I guess I say that to say
that was a good little.
that was a good little.
It's the cleanest and
Save
most
Austin.
Gus has spoke.
Austin. Save this part. We're gonna put it in his documentary.
Thank you. I'm about to create one too, but keep on.
But yeah, I was gonna say, I say that to say that, but like when Austin say that you should be allowed to date. Say for example, your partner's like, you know what? I think you should hang it up. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not good. Like, to me, I feel like you should be allowed to date somebody because, and especially if that person's there to ride for you, they should be able to tell you the honest truth about your dream, and not to sit there and say you can't do it. But I'm your biggest supporter, but I'm also the person in your corner who's gonna tell you like, yo,
that shit is tough though.
It's a tough thing to do, but at the same time, you want this person to succeed, but it may not be for them. And I think it's better for someone who's in their corner to tell them than someone who's in a stranger who.
You know what's crazy though? I'm sorry to cut you off, but a lot of the time when the person is in your corner, it's harder for you to believe it.
Yeah, because you think they're envious of you.
Exactly. It's like when your mom tells you something. Like when she tells you something, it doesn't mean as more as when your friends say it. You know, when your mom your mom might be right.
Most of the time, she is.
Right.
That's
like
crazy
people
thing.
who comment and troll. Like you dwell into the trolls instead of the truth. Like somebody can say, "Yo," the 100 people could say, "Yo, this is the best thing ever," and then one negative, 3 negative things. You focusing more on that.
That's because people can't.
Sorry.
So you think your partner
sometimes you don't listen
in
to
your corner, right?
close.
Do you think them telling you that is biased in any way? Because let's say you're not making as much money as they probably want you to make.
You broke,
right? Maybe that could be a push to say, hey, I'm I'm looking at this as both of us. I'm looking at how it can benefit me if you made more money working this instead of trying to pursue this.
I think at that point, though, you have a point. But I feel like if you're going to get in a relationship with someone like this, you have to realize that this is not going to be a climb to success so soon. So if you're doing it for a monetary gain, then you're not being genuine. You should only be genuine if you feel that the future for them is not in what they're doing. And maybe if you find research suggestions that may help them, but if you do that and it's not working, then maybe you should like sit down like, hey, like I admire you for doing this. I really see like, see that you're passionate about it, but I don't think it's something that fits you well. How about you try to do this and see how that, and just try to do it. And I think there's nothing wrong with, as a person who's pursuing that dream, to be a little bit open-minded, because you yourself know that the results you're getting isn't what you want. And it's nothing wrong with being open-minded, looking at something, trying to take from it, and then maybe you can use it with what you're doing. I don't know. But I'm going on a tangent, but that's how I feel.
Yeah.
Now my question is it, say the person in your corner, your significant other, tells you to, just get a regular job, whatever the case may be, and now you stop your dream, and say you earn money or whatever the case may be, you're stable and whatnot, but is being stable worth sacrificing your happiness? Because say if you was happy following your dream, you didn't have all the money in the world, but you was on the right path to do so, and then it just came on hard times or whatever the case may be. You had this, your significant other's like, oh, you got to stop this to, you know what I'm saying, to provide.
You got to go.
Have kids or something like that, or are you just like living together? And you're
probably just living together. Because I'm not even gonna bring kids into this as of yet, but like, is sacrificing your happiness for financial gain worth it when it comes to that? Because in terms of sacrificing your dream, you are sacrificing a little bit of happiness.
I don't think I don't think that I don't think you should sacrifice. I think if you have a family and you have kids, then you should take into consideration the fact that, all right, at this point, it's for the betterment of my family. Like, I have to do what I have to do to provide. But if you don't have no kids and you're with a woman, you have a girlfriend or whatever, and you have this dream, you have this goal that you're trying to pursue, and that's your main focus, I think you should put everything into what you're pursuing. And if she has a problem with you not making enough money, if you doing whatever, and you guys already had the discussion, like, this is what I'm going for, this is what I want to do, and she has a problem with it, then you guys are just going to have to, it's going to hurt, but you guys just have to part ways. And if she just doesn't understand it, that's all I got.
but you think that you're entitled to a relationship.
I think
in the beginning, that's kind of not what you were saying.
Yeah, I can understand how it would be selfish to date, because if you have a dream so big that you're not going to have you have this amount of time to give to your woman. You have this amount of excess time to give to her. It's selfish to put someone through that unless you let them know. And if she wants to stay after that, then that's fine. Yeah. But if you know for a fact that I have this big goal, this is what I'm pursuing, it's kind of selfish to put someone through that. Now, if she says, I understand your lifestyle, I know what you want to do, and I want to be along for the ride, that's different. But if she doesn't understand, then why are y'all even wasting each other's time?
Very true.
Well, and that's sometimes time tells all, because they could agree in the beginning because they think, like, you could be a good rapper, right? Like Drew, man, you got a nice voice, right?
All right, bro, thank you.
Like, you a good rapper.
Thanks,
you
bro.
trying to take him on a date or something?
So say for instance, me and Drew was dating, right?
Yo!
But basically, like, say for instance, you dating a girl. You tell her, like, look, I'm on my own journey, all right? If we start to date, then you're gonna be joining this journey. I don't know when there's gonna be some sacrifice that needs to be made. Some days I may not be able to see you. Some months I may not see you, or whatever like that. But I'm just giving you the hypothetical sacrifices. There's gonna be some sacrifices.
And then, but that's
be gone for months?
But that's
traveling, touring.
But that goes back to my first point.
Hold on, I didn't finish.
I'm just adding on to what you're saying.
Okay, my bad.
It takes two
to tangle. My bad.
In turn, yeah, but it takes two to say yes, to agree to something. So if somebody gave you this is what I'm working with, this is my circumstances right now, and you agree to those, you said yes. It's not like you got caught off guard. You was blinded, like, you know what I'm saying? You said yes to these terms.
I don't care if you got your finger up. People change,
exactly, and that's what I was about to say.
People change.
You're not expected to stay in the same position,
and
no matter what.
I think it's really common.
But my thing,
hold on. It's a common thing that, yes, it's not gonna take. It's not even that they don't think about it. They in love. Like, it's the beginning of the relationship. It's like,
love is fickle.
Yeah, And then
like a pickle.
And then years go by. Like, hold on, wait, you've been at it for like 7 years.
That's
You've been
a
at it
fact.
for 10 years. Like,
That's a
you're
fact.
not getting that money that you was talking about.
In the
we getting
beginning-
older. Like, it's like, yo, this is the last year I can take this. If not, then I'm out.
When you in the lovey-dovey stage,
Mm-hmm.
all that, oh yeah, babe, I'm for your dreams. I want to be there with you.
I can
or
see
blah,
you.
blah.
You
I
can make
see,
it.
Yeah. My baby's a dreamer. He has goals,
I believe in
ambition.
Shit hit the fan when they see their friends flying out and y'all not flying out.
Exactly.
Yup.
5 years later, okay, now what we doing? When am I getting the ring?
But there's nothing
the
wrong with
crazy
that,
thing
though.
is,
There's nothing wrong
the
with that.
crazy thing is, if all your friends is flying out and you stuck here, right? In 3 years, your friends probably not flying out, but you could be doing everything. You could be doing the biggest thing.
Facts.
So it's
Could
like you
be.
living in,
Or you could be
in
in
the
the same
moment
place.
and you trying to like I don't know. Sometimes it just you
Sometimes
gotta know
you-
your partner. That's why y'all should date for more than a year.
He
Straight
wanted
up.
to throw that
Let me
one
read
in.
some of
Straight
these
up.
comments. You had something to say, Shay?
I just wanted to say, like, I understand what y'all saying. People do change, but if I told you what I came with from the jump, and you agreed to it, you agreed to it.
I changed my mind.
It's not like I caught you off guard. It's not like I didn't tell you these things would happen. I let you know ahead of time.
The thing is, you can say it, but when you actually go through it and you start seeing like, oh nah, I can't live like this. It's different than when you tell someone like, listen, this is what I want to do, and it's gonna be a tough road. It's different when you're just telling the person than when they're experiencing
Actions
it.
speak
Experience
louder
is the
than
best
words.
teacher.
Exactly.
Anybody that's pursuing their dream and is dating, you just have to know how to compromise. Shit. I'm speaking from experience.
Oh shit, Gus
If
has
you don't know how to
experience.
I think
compromise,
it was kind of.
then
Gus has experience
I
outside
do
of high school.
I do have a question. All right, I'm gonna ask this question and then we can answer it after you read, questions. Who do you think sacrifices more in a relationship?
You better
don't-
not say
I
man
know
or
we
woman.
Wow.
You better not say
We
man or
going back
woman. Shake, cut his mic.
Let me read some of these comments.
Anybody over there?
Drip
Austin
said,
Jr.
Drip said Shakespeare got mad serious.
serious?
Thanks.
Yeah, earlier. Yeah, my
Thank you.
fault. I shouldn't have read that.
Yeah.
Shout out to Drip. Shout out to my boy Drip though for joining the live.
Drip to her.
Melody said people will get offensive and defensive. Colleen said, let them know they laughing at you, bro. You gotta stop. She's talking about quitting on your dreams. And Melody said, living in reality doesn't mean you shouldn't pursue your dream.
I was gonna say to Shake's thing, like, there's nothing wrong with your partner saying, you know what, maybe this isn't what I signed up for. Like, I think as a person who's probably pursuing a dream, you're probably in the back of your head expecting that might happen. So I don't think that should be a surprise to both you and your partner. Like, I think it should be like you said, a lot of communication. And if they want to leave, they want to leave. Like,
Yeah,
if
you
they-
can say that, but
I'm not expecting you to stay. Like
you can say that, but if you spend 5 years or however many years and you fall in love with somebody while
wasted your time.
can I speak?
Sorry.
While you're falling in love with a dream, it's not as easy as just parting ways with someone. Like you fell in love with someone and now they want to leave because of that's a tough choice. Like choosing between the love of your life or your dreams.
It's
the person you're gonna spend your life with, have a family, or the dream that you've been having since forever.
How about you do this? Measure which one makes you more happier.
It's that easy.
It's not that easy, but at some point you have to sit there and measure. This is something that you should be having in the back of your mind if you're going through this process. What? Oh, okay,
ahead, finish.
Mr. Experience, go ahead.
I'm gonna say like, this is hypothetical.
Nah, you were
This
saying
a
you saying
this
all this
hypothetical
talk. Now you want
No,
to say
I'm saying
hypothetical?
I'm gonna give you a hypothetical to you, right?
To me, yeah.
You had a dream
last was
since
so
you was like 5 years old.
Yeah.
You wanted to be a tap dancer. You like a tap dancer ass nigga. So you wanted to be a tap dancer since you was 5 years old. You start dating a girl when you're 19. It's been 10 years. 10 years. Yeah, build or whatever like that, but you still haven't reached that vision.
your
that
tap
you
dance
wanted.
peak.
Yeah, your tap dance peak. Tap dance peak. And she was really supportive in the beginning, but then it's like, all right, your focus on your dream is taken away from the relationship that she wants. And you may want it too, but you're delaying it because you didn't reach your dream yet. She gives you an ultimatum. Your dream that you've been thinking about since you were 5 years old. You are now 34. Or her.
I'm going with her because I probably would have had a self-realization within the 7 years.
He knows himself.
Within the 7 years, like, maybe I need to do the different career path. I'm not, like, maybe within the 5-6 years, like, I'm not someone who's going to be stuck on a path for too long. If, like, I want results, but at the same time, like, 10 years is a long
What
time.
if all it took was that one extra month?
And you're going to keep saying that every single year.
And then
every
what happens
single
in
day.
like two months later, and you find out she cheated on you. And
Wow.
then,
Wow.
now you done quit tap dancing. You work at
But that-
McDonald's
I have
so
to
that you
live
can
with my
make some
result.
money
I have
for
to
her.
live with my decision. And
Yeah.
that's a
True.
decision I have to live with. Like,
I feel-
I made a decision. I was okay with the time. I'm not gonna harbor no grudge. I'm just gonna leave her.
Does
I
it-
can't. I gotta follow my dreams.
But you're just indecisive, so you.
No,
probably
I'm
have a
gonna
hard
pick
time.
my dreams.
This is
I'm
a
a-
decisive Guz right now.
I'm gonna pick
That
my
sounded
dreams
And
very-
that's
because it's
fine.
like I won't be able to live like because I believe in my. It could take me 30 years.
You're
I'm
gonna have
be
to
like,
live with
Tell
that
you
for the
how
rest of your life.
indecisive, though. How many? Let's say, God forbid,
What happened?
it's 20 years,
I'm
30 years.
We still in this living room.
At what point do you have a measuring stick on where you need to be?
All right, I have a question for you. Can you live the rest of your life with the what if factor? The what if factor.
Nigga,
What
when
if I
you in
would
your
have? What if I would
deathbed.
have? What if I would have stuck to this? What if I would have?
Once I make
put
a-
a little more effort. What if I would have? You know what I'm saying? Because now I stopped my dream, and then now I'm just stuck with. Damn, I should have X, Y, Z. You know what I'm saying?
You don't think you'll
Are
be?
you comfortable with that?
I'm fine with. I'm actually not gonna. Once I make a decision, I'm sticking with
So
it.
you're never gonna think back.
I'm
and be
gonna
like,
think
what
back
if?
about it, but I'm not gonna let it stress me out to the point where, like, damn, I wish I would have did this. I wish I
This
did that.
this
I'm-
the thing though. I listen to a lot of Gary Vee. Gary Vee says that he likes to talk to old people. He said the biggest thing that he hears from older people is regret. Regrets that they didn't do this. Regrets that they didn't do that. It's like you spent all your life and now you get to the end. It's like you live with regret.
But they're able to express those things because they feel like they're towards the end.
Yeah, because they're
Exactly.
gonna
And-
die.
But they're dying with their regrets. They're not going back and like they're comfortable saying that because at that point it's like.
So
well,
you're okay dying with your regrets?
I'm okay.
Listen,
with that.
I rather.
But
I want to die. I
You're
want to.
asking me. I'm saying
That's his answer.
I'm
Yeah, no,
okay
that's
with
yours,
that.
okay.
At the end of the day, like I am not gonna sit here and keep waiting for a dream to open up if it's been 10 to 15
If
years.
I
So I'm gonna be at your funeral like, oh, you regretting mad
If-
shit right now. Huh?
Look at this regretful ass nigga in the casket.
Pull it out.
like
You
if
look
I don't
regretful as a motherfucker.
if I don't believe in myself anymore, if I don't believe in my dream, cool. Like then I'll be able to like it's like even if I'm not working even if I'm not as productive as I could be, even if I'm not taking as much actions as I could be. Like the fact that I know I could be doing more is like it's hard. It's like, yo, I'm gonna give up.
A problem,
I'm
though?
gonna give
You're
up.
wasting your time if you're not putting your all into something.
You're right.
Like that's
me
very
read this real quick.
mediocre.
You're right.
So like,
At the same time, though, you know if you know your own capabilities, it's not like say you got ideas,
you don't want it bad enough.
Not necessarily, but you just not disciplined. But you're sorry, you got so like you know what you're capable of, but you didn't do it. Like you know you can run that marathon, but you haven't tried it yet. Like that's what like,
I'm listening because I have regrets now from
Shit, me too.
from shit that I was doing before. And it's like,
but what?
like damn, like imagine you live the next 30 years and then you add on to that regrets. Do what you want.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What if I started
know-
voiceovers 3 years
Shut up,
before
Shake.
I
Shut
started?
up.
I'm sorry. I know this don't got nothing to do with nothing, but Austin look like a painter with that turtleneck on. Like he just got some art somewhere. Look at him. Like,
I do have art in places, guys.
fuck.
Free promo.
But
Let me read some of these comments. Drip said, if your partner is chasing their dream instead of derailing them of their dreams, go get your own bag.
What?
Melody said, I most
What
definitely
if you're getting your bag though?
Melody said, I most definitely use my 9 to 5 to invest in myself. And Mika said something about having a job while you have your dream. Like you can have a
9 to 5. and
you can have a 9 to
invest in
5.
yourself.
Here's the thing.
What's the thing?
Some things, some goals that people want to accomplish, having a 9 to 5 takes out a lot of time of your life.
A lot.
9 to 5.
A
Listen,
lot.
Let me tell you,
a
I work
lot.
that
That's
shit.
95 hours.
A lot of time.
Especially if you have to commute.
if you not even considering if you live in New York, like if you're the travel it takes to go to work, the work itself, a lot of people are in work all day. And there's this thing I feel like is becoming more popular. They're saying like work 9 to 5 and then work like 6 to
10.
Like even past that, like
I go past 6 to 10.
If I'm working on an article.
So you're working from 9 to 5 and you have that small window to work on your dreams, which is fine. But if you're really serious about your dreams, getting rid of the 9 to 5 is the smartest move you can do. You get rid of your 9 to 5 and you go all in on your dreams. And you find a way to live under your means to accomplish what you need to accomplish.
What if you like your 9 to 5? What if you actually like the career that you're doing?
And that's when you
gotta find.
I think that's
you don't want it that bad.
That's
true. You don't want the dream that bad.
That's true.
That's a fact.
So how would y'all feel?
What kind of cake you want?
How would y'all feel if y'all partner told y'all that they're quitting their job, they're gonna go part time, they're gonna be making a fifth of what they were making before, but they're gonna be spending the other time pursuing what they had to?
If I believe in my girls, no problem. We just gotta create a plan.
Sacrifice.
I'm gonna support her.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I gotta support her, but we just have to, like what Gus said, we gotta plan ahead of time because we know this is coming.
Yeah,
we know this is coming, so we just gotta plan.
I agree with that. The rest of y'all, I was just, but
I
agree with. I agree if the conversation is had and you know what's coming.
Yeah.
Then it's like, but if she did it impulsively, it's like,
yeah.
Because imagine being in a relationship, right, and you live a certain lifestyle. Right, y'all live together. Y'all split things down the middle. Yeah. Let's say that's the case, right? But now she's getting a fifth of what she's getting. Y'all telling me y'all won't feel a way about that?
I'm not gonna support her. No,
no, honestly, like
you can't do it.
I would feel a way about it because it's like it is impacting the lifestyle. But like you said, that's the only thing. Like if I know ahead of time,
you should definitely have a talk.
Then I'm like, okay, we could work something out.
Yeah. You can't be like, oh, I just quit my job, and be like, oh, I just ended my relationship.
That's the thing. When you're in a relationship, you gotta think about those selfish moves. It's like you can't move like you're single.
Yeah,
that's a single move just to do. I mean, but at the same time, people would say if you ain't got no ring on it, you can still do whatever. So if that's my wife,
that is some bullshit.
Wait, you feel like you gotta tell your girl before you quit your job?
You should be able. You should.
Yeah. If you're living with her,
you have to tell your girl.
I don't think you have. If you're living with her,
you don't have to tell her. You don't have to tell her.
If I'm living with her, I have to tell her. Because
like before you quit.
Yes.
But what if I have a second means of income?
You're saying is your income gonna be able to take care of all the responsibilities?
The same responsibilities that I had before. I'll work harder on my secondary income, and I will make means with what I've been paying before.
But are you going to be able to take care of all the bills that you were paying before?
I just said that.
Okay, so then I don't.
It's just not going to be no more lavish stuff. No more taking Ubers. No more going on vacations for a while.
No more taking Uber.
No more wants.
Damn, no more Uber
wants,
Eats.
more needs.
Yeah.
Then I feel like, but you still should have that conversation because that person has to get adjusted to that lifestyle. That change of lifestyle.
I think you can make your decision.
I'm quitting.
That's fine. You can make your decision to quit.
Yourself though.
Tell me how.
In a sense, you did.
Here we go.
You just said that you can't. You would like to know ahead of time. I get it financially. You're in a better shape in this example, but in the premise, you said that you would like to know. So
yeah, but that's like a change in like I'm going for my career. Right, but you're not producing the amount of money that you did before.
So it all depends on the money.
The finances, yeah.
Never mind.
Because that's how your lifestyle reflects on your finances, no?
Yeah,
it does.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, not for white people.
If that's the case, I'm a rich broke nigga.
What?
What do you mean by not for white people?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Because you know how black people love to show off what they got. Like
That's
if they
a
got
stigma.
money. Huh?
That's a stigma. But go ahead.
It's a stigma for a reason. We love to show off. Most black people. That's one of our faults. Like when
rich white people do too. They just have a different way of doing it than black people.
Yeah, just
trust me that it's a motherfucker
You're
with
right,
New Balance
you're
on,
right, you're right.
but in his
Yes,
car
they
or
do.
his house or he got his shit. I'm pretty sure he got a
they do.
BMW somewhere or he got a nice ass
You
Rolex.
Gucci shoes?
People spend their money on different
every
shit.
culture got their own way of flossing.
Yeah.
Oh, you got those new Gucci shoes? I just bought stock in Gucci, asshole.
Yeah,
Suck it.
Do you see these future gains I'm getting from this stock? Yeah, that's very condescending.
But that's
What's your credit
different.
score?
That's different though.
I came out with an 8, huh?
That's different though, because that's a
Boasting is
it's
boasting,
boasting, but it's like a flex that's like they're gonna make more money off of that. Possibly.
So you respect the flex. That's the thing.
It's
Whatever
not,
you respect.
it's a liability. It's not a. It's an asset. If you're purchasing an asset, it's different. They're not wasting money. I forgot what the whole point of what I was saying was. What?
I don't know.
My credit score is 10,000. Suck it.
Now you said black people how we show off money.
Yeah, but I forget what he was. Well,
I mean, listen, like the money gets spent. The lifestyle reflects the money.
Damn, what I was gonna say. I got gush amnesia.
None of us remember what we was gonna say.
I got gush amnesia.
I think we had a good show today.
Drip said, let me just read all these comments. Drip said,
Drip too hard.
no, JB said, we all gonna die with some type of regret, but it's about the one you accept. Ooh. Shout out to JB. I don't really know what that means, but yeah.
JB Smooth.
I agree with that. Can you accept a regret? I mean, do you have a choice?
Yeah, you can accept the regret.
Yeah,
That's what I was trying to
definitely.
say.
You said you don't have a choice?
I said I don't like you.
You don't have a choice when it's over.
All my life, I
That
had
don't
to
mean
fight.
you have to accept it though.
Yo,
Like
If
a
you
regret,
can't-
a regret can
accept
haunt
that
you.
shit, B.
A
You gonna
regret
die
can
like nah.
a regret can kill you. A regret can literally kill you.
Yeah, that's stress.
That stress of having all that regret, all that weight on your back can cause you to die earlier than you were supposed to.
Like I knew she was looking at me.
I think I told y'all before about the when I was doing transport in the hospital, the man I met, the old dude.
Yeah.
And he said like he basically said that he's like, yo, if I die right now, I die with no regrets. He was like, I married the woman of my dreams. We saw the world. We had great children. They all have good jobs. All my grandchildren are good. He was like, if I die right now, I'm good. And when he told me that, I was like, oh shit. I was like, that type of freedom is like, I was like, whoa, like I'd never been so like blown away like that. Cause like I almost dropped a single tear. I was like, nigga, chill. But it's like the fact that he why are you looking at me like that? The fact that he said that he can leave this world with no regrets. Like I was like, wow, I gotta get my life together.
You was gonna cry?
Huh?
You was gonna cry? Like a bitch.
Your eyes are watery right now.
This nigga.
You know it's hard out here for a pimp.
Nah. Pursuit, like that's what I'm in pursuit of freedom.
Nice.
That's a fact.
Like that's the number one thing. It's like everything connects to just wanting to do whatever you want. Like,
You don't feel free?
nah.
I feel free.
How many of y'all feel free right now?
Or Ricky Blaze. over
Not
there.
me.
I feel free.
I feel free.
I'm happy.
I feel like I'm pursuing the things that
All right.
I feel like I'm pursuing. I'm not financially free, but I'm free in the senses I'm pursuing the things I want to pursue.
That's what I meant. I'm
What's
not
financial
financially
freedom?
Free. Someone can fire you. How can you be free if someone can fire you?
Mm.
I'm not free.
I thought if someone fires you, you free.
Exactly.
you really free.
exactly.
You free from these paychecks, bro?
Free, free at last.
But what I mean by free is like it's not just like it's finance. It's like free of burden, like free of like
That's what we were talking about.
free of regret, free of like a lot of things. Just be free, like no worries. Like I'm cool. I'm cool with my money. I'm cool with the love of my life. I'm cool with expenses. Shit,
Colleen said, how weird would it be if you're in a whole relationship with someone and they're like, oh yeah, I quit my job 3 months ago.
No, not 3 months.
That's
3
fucked
months.
up.
3 months is like that's kind of.
That's why we sitting in the dark.
That's like you hiding something. But like, let's say you're in a relationship, you quit, y'all ain't see each other till the weekend. You tell, yo, by the way, I quit my shit. You know.
Would that be crazy if you came home, all your dinners been candlelight dinners for like the last 3 months and you don't know why?
Let's think about it though. Okay, so do you owe her an explanation if you 1 year in?
You don't owe her, but as a courtesy, like,
No, hold on. I'm trying to figure out what.
Oh, you
year-
only asked
Don't give a
Austin, I'm
two-way
sorry.
answer.
not-
Don't give a
not-
two-way answer,
it's
Drew.
Everybody, it's everybody.
Don't give a two-way
At what
answer.
year?
If you're saying for everybody, look at everybody.
Sorry. At what?
Look at me.
But you got talking to Mike. Why you do that?
At what year?
Trying to put the tip in.
Like in 1 year, do you owe your
chill, bro.
do you owe your partner a relationship? I mean, do you owe your
Nigga, I would, well, according to Austin, you do.
at 1 year? Like, say you dating a girl.
Yeah. First up.
Like in the beginning, I don't think you owe her an explanation as to why you quit your job. Maybe 5 years and
What?
maybe like
You saying why you quit your job?
Yeah, or the fact that you quit.
Like
it.
how
Like-
sensitive
like-
of information is that? Like fuck it, I quit. What the fuck? I just didn't want to be there.
But what if it's like,
I mean,
Are you living together or no?
Huh?
Are you living together?
After
No.
1 year, y'all living together after 1 year?
So,
Who
shit,
live
some
at-
people moving.
and that's what I'm talking
people
about.
moving
That
after
be
1
niggas that be
year.
homeless.
People moving after
Tryna-
1 year, Austin.
Huh?
People moving after 1 year,
Yeah,
Austin.
shit,
They
people
do?
moving
Happens.
after 1 day.
People moving
man.
after 2 months.
90-day fiance.
Yo, ladies, if he try to move in after 1 year, that mean he ain't got no home.
Facts.
But what if her attraction was your money?
What?
If she was attracted
I
to
think
my
Gus
money,
is trying to transition.
if she was attracted to my money, then it's
No, we
like
were on
you
the
could
topic.
tell. Like it's like if your whole attitude changed towards me because I'm making a fifth less than what I was making before, just because I was making that, like even though like I don't know, that's
You
kind
can't
of
expect it. Like that's a normal thing to feel fear. Like if you're bringing in income and you just quit your job, she has a reason to be like, what the fuck?
yo, money is really the root of all people. Like somebody could love you,
Root of
but
all people.
of all evil, all evil, all
I
evil.
was trying to figure out
'Cause
how
some-
that works.
Like someone could love you,
Just born
someone
to
could
find
love
out,
you
yo.
for who you are with all their heart, but if you ain't got no job, you
Bro.
can't produce nothing financially. It's like
in
I
reality,
just-
you're
Bye.
looking for a partner.
I
But
just
it's
saw a
realistic.
status. Basically, a guy put like, would if the woman was, I hate to be very gender realistic, but if the woman was making $500K and your man was making $10K, is that okay? And most of them was like, oh, well, some of them was like, yeah, that's okay, but most of them was like, no, like gotta have some dignity. How he think he gonna be making 10K and I'm making 500K and stuff like that. So money means a lot.
Yeah, that reminds me of an article that I was it an article? It was a video, and they were saying that women were basically saying that they had to date down when it came to dating a man who made less than them. So they refer to it as dating down.
Would y'all date a woman
that's
that
fucked
makes
up.
less than you?
I just want y'all to know if y'all
What you
dating
think,
down,
Kyrie?
if y'all dating down, y'all relationship
yeah.
ain't gonna work. I mean, no. If
said
y'all
yeah?
dating, if y'all,
That makes less than me, a
Yeah.
woman? Yeah.
I was just popping shit. I forgot how I was gonna say. it.
if you consider dating a man that makes less than you dating down, that's kind of some that's some shallow shit.
But it just goes to show, like, when men look for a woman, they don't really look for.
I do.
Finance.
You look for how much they make.
I look to see if they gonna make enough where I'm at. Look, I ain't no caretaker. Listen, I'm not about to be out here like, no. If you have that same mindset, best believe I'm gonna have that.
So
same
when
mindset.
you start dating someone,
they have to have a plan first.
So they
Like,
can't
do
work
you
at McDonald's.
Nah,
let's say you start dating someone, right?
see.
And you ask them, like, do you ask them how much you make?
No, I asked them what's your plan, and then we start like I would say like maybe on a like later time like when we're together, like how much you make, like like is it paying you enough?
When do you
Like,
think it's appropriate to ask that to somebody?
it all depends, but
you're dating.
I'd rather get it within a year.
That
Because
you're
that lets
dating.
me know the mindset of like what your type of.
So what
path
happens
is.
if you're together? I mean, you're dating for like 2 months, and then you decide that you want to be in a relationship, and then
it happens
8
sometimes.
months down the line, you figure out that
But
they
I would
make.
have to know all these things before I get in a relationship.
So you would ask on a
Yeah,
second
if,
date.
If I feel like we're moving like at that point, I would ask. If I feel that I'm at the point where I want to be with you, I'm comfortable enough to ask those type of questions because we're upfront.
So you could feel like that on a third date.
Where you? I don't know where you're aiming.
I'm aiming.
I think
I'm aiming
we're
for a
trying-
solid
I think
answer.
I am giving.
I'm
you
getting a
solid
lot. I'm
answer.
getting a lot of. If
He
this is the
wants a
scenario, this is the
specific
answer.
time.
If this is the scenario, this is the
Okay,
answer.
So if this is the third date, and I'm planning on being with her, is that what you're saying?
If this is the third date,
Uh-huh.
are you gonna ask her
Nah.
how much money she makes?
Nah,
If she asks you how much money you
I'm not
make,
telling her.
I'm gonna know how
wait,
much money. I'm gonna know how much money my girl is making, or how much money.
Hold on.
Drew is
they-
confused.
You said that
Oh,
you could not date a girl. You rather not date a girl who makes less than you, right?
I don't mean.
Get him, Kyrie.
So what I mean is.
What you mean?
I guess I wasn't.
Did you?
I wasn't
no,
being.
can
No.
I'm trying to guess.
I
this
did.
out.
I did. Yes,
Okay.
I did.
Now let me
But
get to my
explain
second
myself.
I'm trying to
question.
clean it up
No,
now.
Let me
I gotta
get to
clean
my
myself-
second
I gotta clean
question.
myself up.
If she asks you how much you
You
made,
shit yourself up.
if she asks you how much you made, you wouldn't tell her, but you need her to make a certain amount to be with her.
Ooh.
Okay, that was a good question.
He like a gold
Money,
nugget.
money in the car.
I don't understand
What I
that
mean,
logic.
and I gotta clarify this.
The hoes.
I mean, maybe I'm a gold digger, but nah. What I'm saying is, I don't want to. I would not.
You a
date
gold
somebody
nigga.
who's making significantly less than me. I'm not about to do that.
But if she asks you how much you made because she
I'm not gonna ask her yet.
So
it's
how are you gonna know?
I won't. It's gonna be through progressive dating to the point where I feel comfortable enough to ask her.
What's the significant differences if the person is making less? What's the difference?
So when I mean less, I mean like, okay, you're comfortable making that pay, and there's no growth. There's no like, I want to do better or something like that. But if you want to do better and you have a plan, then I'm willing to stay with you as long as you're trying to stay on that plan. But if you're comfortable and you're making less than me, like, no, because then I don't trust that, like, your aim is just to be with me because I make more than you. If you get what I'm saying.
Yo, I
No, like I'm saying, like I would rather date somebody that's sort of in my income bracket.
okay. So if she made like $20,000 less than you,
I'm not dating her.
wow,
really?
wow,
I'm not.
wow. Well, it also depends on.
What are you doing that you're making 20,000, and if you're in the same, if we're in the same age group, what happened? I would want to know the backstory.
Nigga said, what happened?
But I'd want to know
where did your life go wrong?
I would want to know the backstory, and then
Are
I'll
you
make
okay?
my decision because I want to be at least a little bit compassionate to maybe there's a reason why you're there. But if you're just like, yeah, I'm just chilling, just doing, nah, it's not for me.
But I'm assuming that's also like if you're making 100,000, she's making 80. That's not a problem.
Nah. That's
Okay,
close.
so
If you're making 100 and she making 50.
Wow.
Nah, that's not bad. That's not bad.
So
it's
the answer,
if it's 130, then
the answer
then
to
I
can
don't
men
know.
be gold
Wait, so if
diggers
you're making
is yes.
130 and she making 50.
No, I'm saying if I make 100 and she's making 30, I'm not doing it.
You want her to be on the same level
Well,
as
I
you
mean, like, what's
financially.
minimum wage in like what's
$15.
No, I mean, but like, how much
That
is that?
equals, and that 15 times 80 times 26 or 15 times 80.
Let's go.
He done
Let's
it
go
before.
calculator. How much is that a year? Oh, don't use your phone.
Don't
use your phone.
About 35,000, 35 to 34,000.
So if they're making 45, 50, a little more than
That's fine.
you could do that,
Yeah.
and you making 130.
Yeah, I could do that.
You look like you don't want to say
There's-
yeah.
No,
believe you,
there's
bro.
some sort of income towards that because that's realistic nowadays. But 35.
But like, what's the
Yes. Ew.
but what's the downfall from you dating that person?
Because you're gonna lean on me for everything. I don't want that.
But what if they're not leaning on you?
Well, they're really independent.
Like,
So
what if
then-
they're like
So let me
you
ask you
can
a
live a
question.
lifestyle with making 50K?
Austin, let's say we move in, right?
I'm not moving in with you.
Roommates. Let's say me and this person move in.
Roomies.
35,000, and we're talking about bills. What are you contributing to 35,000?
The cable bill. What you talking about, bro? Water bill. You can pay.
See, and that depends on the lifestyle that you want to live.
exactly.
Or where you live.
You don't need fucking cable. Anybody out there who thinks
So
they
that
need
takes away
cable,
that cable
I will
bill that
slap
Drew
the
just
shit.
brought up.
You don't need
Netflix
cable.
bill.
You don't need that
Get that
stuff.
little $20 out of here.
Hey, it's something, right?
I'm
So
sorry.
it depends
It's
on
one
the
more bill
lifestyle
you
that
have
you
to
want to
worry
live.
about.
Nah, but you can have a
Like
said,
if you want cable,
no, I'm gonna pay for it.
pay for that shit.
Yeah,
But
if we
she-
have the necessities,
She could go food shopping.
The necessities,
You could
What if she's good as a girl?
Look for those
She's good at supporting you,
necessities.
making
You know
sure
what
you're
I'm really
good,
doing?
taking care.
What are you doing?
I'm
Do not say you playing devil's advocate.
I am.
Nah, you a
You
liar,
lying.
yo.
He's
You
lying.
trying to
No, but I
backtrack.
really do have like little standards when it comes to that. But I'm engaged, so it doesn't matter to me.
You what?
But I'm engaged, so it doesn't matter to me. Will you?
I'm gay.
But if I was, if I was dating, I would like be a little bit more in tune with that.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
So why were you asking me mad questions?
I feel like if
Because I feel like you like.
if you're living within your salary, that's fine. I feel like there's no problem with that. It's like you know what your lifestyle's like.
But
I
what is the
agree
end
with
goal
that.
if
I
we
agree with
live
that.
if we live together?
If you're making
I
20,
don't-
30K,
I don't wanna-
and you want a Louis bag and shit like that, if you don't got your priorities together, that's my main thing.
Yeah.
Like, get your shit together.
What were you gonna say?
I don't know. I guess I'm not the type of guy like.
He was saying it depends on what lifestyle y'all trying to live.
Yeah, but I'm a modest person. I want to live a modest lifestyle. I'm not.
And that's the thing.
I'm not
so
gonna be out here trying to splurge on like BMWs and shit. Like I got a Kia at home, so.
A what?
Oh, you got a car?
Yeah.
A Kia.
But I guess maybe I'm going off the rails a little bit, but you know, I don't know.
Nah, because like in your defense, when it's time for you guys to buy a house, it's like.
What
Like
do
you're the
no
one.
down payment.
Yeah, like basically you will be
house.
limited. You'll be limited.
It's
my house.
My house.
Unless you married, then it's not your house no more.
Facts.
Exactly. So the income's gonna have to go up, unless that person's gonna be a stay-at-home parent. And I don't even know if I'm.
You know, one thing I love the fact that Kyrie is so honest about how he like when it comes to finances, it's always like point blank period. Like there's no type of compromise.
I need Kyrie around me when I go shopping. Like, just let him see my bank account, and as soon as I reach for something, no.
I look at the jacket. He be like, "Wait, you make how much an hour?" And then
Yo,
I don't think that's a
how
good
much
idea.
you gonna wear
I
this
calculate
jacket?
my paychecks in the future.
Yo, this nigga really punching numbers on a regular every
Yeah.
second. Like every minute he be like, nigga buy a bag of chips.
Yeah, I do that.
Like, yo, my nigga, it's a bag of chips.
I can't live in a moment like
Hey
that.
man,
That's good, though. That's a
Kyrie's
good
gonna be
habit.
the richest of us all.
Don't say that. I could be poor.
Let me hold.
You ain't gonna let
something.
yourself be poor.
I
I
can't
don't
struggle.
know. That's one of my biggest fears.
I can't struggle.
Yo, Colleen said congrats. She said, "Oh my God, congrats."
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
That's
Thank
how she
you.
sounded.
I appreciate it. We gonna be
Wait,
great.
talking about if you was watching the last few episodes, you would have knew that already.
Ooh.
Hey, don't talk to my friend like that.
I'm
when
sorry.
is our day, Kyrie?
You know I love you, Queen. Damn. Queen Lee.
So I think we
Yeah,
definitely
we wrapping it up.
We went into. We got into everything. We got into what we was talking about, but you know, dreams took a big part of it.
Yeah.
dreams.
All right, we had a lovely show.
Sweet dreams.
Thank you,
man.
everybody that's in the chat room. That's still with us.
Thank you. Shout out
This
to Queen
was-
Lean. Shout out to Drip. Shout out to JB, Melody, Rose Mika. Everybody who was in the chat making it lit today. We appreciate. Love
Yo,
Lavender.
What do you
She
call
was
that
lit.
when, like in the NBA, when they go past the fourth quarter?
Overtime.
Overtime. Yeah, we did overtime today.
Bro, that happens in every sport.
Shit, I don't watch that either. But
I don't watch that either. That's bad sports.
Use this stuff
But
I
thank-
sent you, huh?
What's up?
Thank you guys for coming. We appreciate you. We're gonna be back Wednesday, same time as always, 9 p.m. We always on time. All right. Good night.
Also,
y'all.
if y'all got any
All I said was
questions,
the,
make sure you
the
send
live
your
option.
questions. Make sure you send your questions to Yah Mans and Them Live. If you want to email us, we are at yahmansandthemlive at gmail.com. If you want to send us a question through Instagram, or if you just have any type of feedback for the show, you can message us. If you follow any one of us individually, send us a message, and we'll be happy to answer it on the
covering
show.
his nose like your breath.
Yeah, I know my breath is hot because he's been covering his show the whole time.
Also, if you are watching on YouTube, it's time for y'all to hit that subscribe button.
That like
subscribe.
button.
Hit that hit that notification button. That'd be the bell next to the subscribe
bell.
button.
Yes.
That's
Like.
comment down below and hit that like button. Hit that like button and share. Share this with your friends. Look, we're trying to blow up this year. It's 2020. We have made some progress. We've made a lot of progress actually, but it's time to make a lot more, and we need y'all help. So we need y'all to share, like, comment, let the people know about
Help
us.
us accomplish our dreams so our girlfriends don't leave us. Please.
Exactly.
Shit.
Exactly.
My girlfriend left me.
Oh. On that note,
Thank you for tuning in to Yah Mans and Them
Live.
Live.
Funny, nigga.
You sitting there fiddling. You just like,
It's your man. Oh, hold on. Wait, hold on. What's the how do I
say
end
who
this?
you are, bro. He already did it.
You just
dollar.
you just finished watching Your Mans and Them Live. I'm your man's Gus the Third.
I'm your man's Bello.
I'm your man's Austin Felix.
I'm your man's Kyrie.
And I'm your man Shakespeare.
This is
Your Mans and Them live.
all the time, straight up. We on the block. We serving
Wait, you
them
turn it
rocks.
off? No, not
talking
yet.
about them candy rocks.
Come on, can't.
Fuck Drew.
And I swear.
Come on, Zero.
Wait,
Turn
hold
it
on.
off.
I'm letting them hear Gus. Go ahead, Gus. Hit the solo.
The stars in the sky.
Okay.
Hey, I'll be there.
If you're here for the singing, drop a thumbs up.
So if you're watching Your Mans and Them live, I just want you to know that we are there
Yeah,
for you.
yeah. YMATL.
YMATL, y'all. Look out for our merch coming soon.
Mm.
Look out for the parties we're gonna throw. It's gonna be lit. You know what I'm
Bruh,
saying?
sometimes
Let me
they
tell you
just wanna
something.
see raw footage.
Drew a
They wanna see
hater.
how y'all niggas really are.
Drew a hater, right? Drew
They
is
all
a
up
hater.
front on
Drew,
camera, y'all.
Drew is a hater because he got little legs, can't stand on the escalator. Said Drew's a hater. Said Drew's
Look
a
at him
hater.
hating. Look at him hating.
Said Drew's a hater.
Look at the hate face.
Drew's a hater and a frequent masturbator.
He got a hate face.
He got a hate face. He got a hate face. He got a hate face. He got a hate face. He got a hate face. He got a hate face.
He got a hate.
And he Haitian.
Hate face.
Hating Haitian.
Hate face.
He's a hating Haitian.
Alright, we out of here.
Come and kick it with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right. Come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five. Who you kidding? Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Ladies, you can pull up. We could talk, give advice. Fellas, we could laugh. We could joke about life.